Starting this shit. I'm starting this shit.
You know that you got our full support. We love you, dog. And it's and she got me another crazy that they're even able. Yeah, like I'm not gonna lie. I guess I kind of had it's just life be life, and I didn't realize it was this soon. I would have done more to try to write some letters and things. Hello, sus brother. You know we on no jumper right now. We seen the stories and stuff. You feel me? Hell yeah, man. What's going on, nephew? All right, so look, I'm gonna break it down to y'all exactly why I'm facing six, right? All right, so I got strikes. You feel me? I have multiple strikes. I got some strikes for 211s and I got some strikes for burglary, right? So they're trying to strike me out per se, and but while I'm fighting it is because they're juvenile strikes. You dig me? That's crazy that they're even able to use that against
Juvenile
you.
strikes.
Oh yeah, nah, they don't give a damn. You feel me? To them is a dope strike. Right. All right. So in California, a gun charge is supposed to be low term, mid term, high term. It's like 18 months, 3 years, and 6. 18, 3, and 6, like that, right? My first offer was supposed to be 18, but because I got strikes, it's doubled to 32. Dig me? So
Yeah, Google AI says yes, a juvenile strike can be used against you as an adult. Can be used as you adult, and it can lead to enhanced sentences under the three strikes law. This can happen if you were at least 16 years old at the time of the offense and the crime is serious or violent felony listed in. Because I always wondered, like, but if you're over 16, then they can use them against you still. Well, I guess you guys want to see it. Age. You must have been 16 years or older at the time of the offense. Offense type. The crime must be a serious or violent felony. Court status. Juvenile court must be sustained the offense, and in some cases, the minor was made a ward of the court. So I guess if you had to go do some time. A juvenile strike can be used to increase your sentence if you are convicted of a subsequent felony as an adult. And it's like, damn, can they use those juvenile strikes to strike you out? Impact on record. A juvenile strike conviction remains on your record and is considered a prior strike for sentencing purposes, even if the juvenile record is sealed from public access. Yeah, when it's sealed, that's just publicly sealed. The cops always have access to it. While you can contest the fact of the prior conviction in adult court, your right to challenge the use of the juvenile adjudication solely because of the lack of a jury trial in juvenile court was largely removed by a California Supreme Court ruling. All right, so let's read that one more time. Your right to challenge the use of the juvenile adjudication solely because of the lack of jury trial in juvenile court was largely removed. When can a juvenile pick up a strike prior in California? When can a prior juvenile offense be used as a prior? See what this one got to say? In addition, and is most commonly known as juvenile adjudication of guilt of committing a strike offense, can be used as prior for enhancing a sentence under the three strikes law. Damn, that's fucked up, man. You take a deal because you're young and dumb when you're like, under 18, just don't know how the system works, and then they use them against you as an adult. Such strikes as a prior juvenile adjudication must be listed under Welfare and Institution Code. In the juvenile court, the defendant was found to be a fit and proper subject to the dealt with under juvenile court law. She looks upset with that.
I didn't take it. When I was fighting that one, I caught this other case, right? So the DA said, "That 32, your next offer is 6, and she ain't budging." You feel me? So right. Boom. The only way that I could avoid the 6 is I gotta beat this other case, so I could tell them, look, can we go back to the first offer because I beat this other case because the offer went up to 6. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta beat the other one, and if I can beat the other one, maybe I can get it down to like 4 years or like 32 months, and then I would need to get my strikes taken off
so I could get like 18 months. If I do 18 months with no strike, that's 50% in the county in California prison, and that's like 8 months.
What's that called? Like the Romero Act or something? What's the name of it?
Yeah. The Romero is to get the strike taken off.
Correct.
But that's not really looking hella likely right now. They're not really. So you feel me? I ain't gonna lie. Today I was supposed to take the 6, but my attorney went in there with some fire under her. I ain't gonna lie, and she got me another continuance. But last time they told me that I wasn't gonna give no more continuances because I've been fighting this case since before my baby was born.
Right.
I've been fighting this case for like 2 years.
Right.
It's really some old shit. So the judge, they gave me one more continuance. You feel me? But I'm not gonna have to when I get sentenced or when I plead, I'm not gonna go to jail immediately. They're gonna have me come back at a sentence date, and then I'm gonna turn myself.
So what exactly happened?
See, that's crazy. I remember every time, bro, when you took the deal, and then when you come to sentencing, they keep your ass usually.
Today in court, you feel me?
Today they went in fault. You feel me? I was supposed to take the.
But I guess because he's about to explain it, because he got the other case, so they want to wrap it up. But when I went away, took the deal from my time, got taken in, and I still had court dates for my other case. I mean, this was years ago. I just turned myself in for the other one and started going to court for the other one I still had hanging.
Taking the 6, I'm not gonna lie, but the attorney, she went in there and fought for midterm and was fighting, and she was like, it don't make no sense to give this man 6 years for a gun case when he ain't never been to nobody's prison, and this will be his first prison term, so that's outlandish. And then the judge was like, yeah, that would be somebody with like a long criminal history. And she was like,
that's what Adam was saying. Like, it seems like 6 years, like, is a.
It's because of those strikes, man. When you got strikes on your record, that shit ain't no joke, bro. They use those things against you as much as they can.
Really?
Yeah, bro. And that's not even the.
I mean, hopefully, my homie, I think he might call in today. I'm told him to start calling, and then I got my other phone. I'm gonna tell him to start passing out the number to people that want to call in and talk shit. But they're trying to give him 5 years because he didn't pull over, and he fucking likes to get high or whatever. So he just wanted to get high one last time before he fucking went to jail, and they're trying to give him 5 years for that. He said he didn't even go over the speed limit. Just didn't want to stop because he wanted to get a couple more puffs in. It was crazy.
The max is 18. If I take it to trial and lose, I'm getting 18 because everything.
Damn, 18.
I'm really supposed to be. The offer is supposed to be 3, bro, but because it's a strike, it's double.
I mean, whatever that other shit he did, bro, that's what's probably getting him all the time.
Juvenile record, bro, because I've been going to jail since 13, 12 years old, and they just using that against me. I got hella juvenile strikes, but to this court, nigga, these are dope strikes. You feel me? So like
that need to be expunged because that actually don't even make sense. The fact that that's being.
They're 10 years old, bro. The strikes is from 2015, gang. It's 2025, bro. And I ain't never been convicted of an adult crime. I've been charged of many, but I've never been convicted. I usually get a DA reject, fight it, and they get dropped. But nigga, that's why they not playing with me.
So so your lawyer filed a motion to try to, you feel me, not accept the 6 years and like what was the result of today?
All right, so today she went in there and tried to fight for midterm because 6 is high term. Midterm is like 4. So she went to fight for that because she was like, the 6 don't make no sense because we don't got no adult record. And the judge low-key agreed. You feel me? So he was like, all right, so I'm not going to press y'all for the 6 today, even though y'all was supposed to take it today. But because she made this good mitigation and all that kind of good shit, we're going to give y'all one more continuance because they want what is called a global sentencing. Because I'm fighting 2 separate cases, 2 separate DAs, 2 separate judges. But they want a global disposition so I could run everything together. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah, so
why spend extra like?
Yeah, 6 is just this case. We're not even talking about the other one, but I think I could beat that one. So that's why I'm not really talking about the other one because I'm fighting that right now, and I think I could beat it. You feel me? Because it's really bullshit. I didn't do nothing. So I think if I could beat the other one, we could get it lowered to like 4-3 years, and that's cool. I'll take like 2. I'm not really tripping. But like, you feel me? 6 with 85% because I got these strikes. That's tough.
Trumped up charges to say the least. Like clearly they're like.
Buddy.
Do you feel like? Hey, let me ask you. Let me ask you a difficult question, bro. Do you feel like due to the fact that you have a celebrity status in LA and influence and are affiliated with No Jumper, which has been entangled with a lot of controversy, do you feel like that's
that's kind of a
weighed in
reach.
on the way you're being treated in this scenario?
When a sus goes in wearing the suit like he did yesterday, I mean, I don't know. Unless, like, someone's a fan and no jumper, maybe. But I wouldn't doubt, like, the police be watching this shit, and with all this conversation about it, they're probably like, okay, now we know.
Mention that, the DA ain't mentioned nothing, and usually they would have brought that up, like, oh, he be wild on the internet. Now, the DA hasn't mentioned, the DA don't know nothing about Almighty Suspect, thank God. The DA ain't mentioned nothing about none of that. So, no, it's really just they think that I've been charged with like 3 gun charges, but they all got dropped. They all got dropped and they all got DA rejects. So they're like, this man keep holding guns and he keep getting off scot-free. Like, we finally got him, so we finna reel him.
Okay. Well, it seems like there is some hope here. You know what I'm saying? It seems like it's not completely as dismal as people. Because when we saw that initial story, like all of us were kind of like we didn't know if you went in today. Like,
that wasn't supposed to happen today. I ain't gonna lie. She went in there and fought for me today. That wasn't supposed to happen. I was supposed to sign for the 6th, and then I was supposed to come back for sentencing after the other case finishes.
Yeah, that's why, like, we would have had our letters together, and me, Adam, Josh, everybody been talking about. There's a lot of people.
You write those letters, but most time judge don't even look at that shit unless you got like someone that got a lot of pull or someone that's done a lot of shit in their life. Most of those times, those letters don't really do shit.
That'll write letters on your behalf, and like that have done this before and things like. But I had no clue that this was such a timely situation. Like, I knew it was gonna be.
What, Lush? His signed by Lush 1, the mayor of MacArthur Park.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to somebody's jail though. Like, there's pretty much no way around that. You feel me? I'm definitely going to somebody's prison. Right now, we're just debating on how long. You feel me? The DA wants to give me 6. You feel me? But we're fighting for midterm like 4, and if we can get the strike took off 2. But it's not really looking likely.
Yeah, if he gets the strike taken off, then I think you go to fire camp.
But that's hopeful. We're gonna see.
Can you go to fire camp with the strike?
Is there a timeline as far as when that will be decided and or like when you would have to turn yourself in?
So what they said today is, and this is because my lawyer is damn good. I pay their ass some money and they do their job. Shout out to them. So what it was is they got the judge to agree that even if I do take the 6th on the 30th, that I'm not gonna have to get the same until the other case.
In California, you are automatically ineligible for the incarcerated fire camp program if you have a current or prior conviction for a serious or violent felony that counts as a strike under the state's 3-strike law. Oh, damn, I never knew that. Disqualifying offenses are meant to protect public safety. Murder, kidnap, rape. Yeah, I get it. Sexual offenses. Top of the morning, quick. Sexual offenses, yeah, I get it. Arson, yeah, I don't know. If you got arson on your record and you sending that fucker to fire camp, that makes no sense. That makes no sense. A life sentence, yeah, I get it, because you could just run away. My homie, I hope he calls today, but my homie, he did fire camp, bro, and he conceived his first kid in a bush visit in fire camp, because fire camp ain't really got the fences, so you can just run outside or whatever, and nowadays, with dropping a pin on the phones would probably be way easier because it used to be have to like drive up this road, 4th turn, whatever, go up this way. Like, it's almost like a treasure map. But my homie's girl would go up there, take him shit or whatever. And yeah, he conceived his first kid in a bush visit outside of a fire camp. Oh, wow. If you're a confirmed gang member or associate, you are not eligible. Yeah, I'm in custody. Yeah, you gotta do that physical and mental fitness for sure. Inmates generally must have 8 years or less remaining on their sentence to be considered. Yeah, I mean, if he gets a strike struck, you could probably get there. And that, bro, you do your time at fire camp, you eat well, you work out, you come home fucking looking yoked. And they pay you. I'm not sure, it's not like a lot, but I think it's like $1 or $2, or I don't know. It's something. I remember my mom's husband came home from fire camp and came home with a couple stacks.
The freelance, you feel me? So if in my mind. When
Yeah. This is I'm reacting to the clip yesterday when Lush calls him.
It's pushed the
And then as I
Undertaker.
like talking about it, I'm like veering off. I'm trying to get better at when we got a clip, then I want to Google some shit and do some research while we got the clip, and that'll help expand it and take up some more time.
You feel me? Monthly, so I can just enjoy like my last 3 to 6 months out. You feel me?
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what they got him to agree to today. You feel me? Like, I ain't gonna lie, last week and the week before, it was looking like, nigga, you're done by November, December. But she just went in there, negotiated, talked, and they was like, all right, we want to do both cases together. So even if I do plead to this thing,
Fine. Tam's just like serious mode.
Because the DA will revisit the 6 if I beat the other one.
Man, the prison system is so overcrowded with there's come on, this is a young father with a promising future and strong ties to the community. I don't understand.
That's the thing too, though. Look. The thing is too, I talked to Bricc last night. You feel me? I talked to Bricc last night, and he was like, nigga, from what they told me is, and I was hearing this a lot the last time I was in the county, is they not really honoring that double up shit.
It's funny. He says this, but I remember it was also like 15 years ago. Fuck. 18, I don't know, a long time ago. But I've seen dudes get in there, hit reception, get their strike struck, and CDC saying we ain't honoring that shit, and hit them with fucking 85. CDC does whatever they want. So maybe if they're on the tip of not honoring it, but if you got a release date and you got a sentence, it's kind of hard for CDC to really be up in there dictating shit.
W up in court, but when you get to the pen, they drop it. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know how factual that is, but Bricc told me that, and I heard that when I was in jail. So it's looking like even if they do double my stuff with 6, maybe
I almost got that
3.
one.
And then nigga also said I ain't never been nobody prison, so I could take my ass to fire camp.
I mean, the other day I was fucking with it when she starts giving Adam a hard time. Like, I was fucking with that for sure. That was good.
I'm gonna do something, nigga. They're not finna cook me.
Nah, yeah.
I'm my mama.
That's right, sus.
Whether it's some programs, the law library, I'm gonna do something. I'm not just gonna sit and take 6 years.
No, yeah, you're good.
Well, look, we appreciate you, bro. You know that you got our full support. We love you, dog, and it's good to hear you in high spirits. And
Bro, did any of you guys try to watch this Gucci Man Revolt interview? The audio's so fucked up, bro. You gotta like, 1 minute you're turning it up to hear him, next minute you're turning it down to hear him. It's just a fucking disaster. All right, but let's see right here. TayF3rd wants to squabble. TayF3rd wants to squabble. Our Mooseman wants to squabble TayF3rd. The Gucci one came out yesterday, I think. I was just happened to be scrolling through and it was premiering.
Before we get into the next topic, I just wanted to wonder if any of y'all knew.
Moof's a pretty big dude, too. He ain't no small man.
Because there's another host that's missing from this podcast. Does anybody know?
Yeah,
what,
let's
bro?
talk
It's
about
'cause
this.
The only reason I showed up to this podcast is to
I know. I wonder why TayF3rd wasn't there yesterday.
talk to bro, because bro was in my DM trying to mark me out a couple weeks ago. So I slid in his DMs and said, "What's good, bro? Why you bringing that energy to me? I'm just trying to pod with you. Why you acting tough with me?" And I'm talking about TayF3rd.
Right. So what started the you and TayF?
I didn't even remember this, bro,
Put a
because I
name
be
on it,
just
Moose.
on Instagram commenting on shit. All I said, I think Mikey O posted something. I don't know if he was talking shit to TayF3rd. They was having a little pod battle.
I know. I didn't even think about asking yesterday why TayF3rd wasn't even there. A lot of times, the Thursday show, I just kind of like, it feels like the news to me in a lot of ways. And it seems like lately they always got different people on it and switching it up.
Pod drama something. I don't even
Yeah,
remember.
I should have asked.
But I said, talk to him. I'm talking to Mikey O. That's all I said. Like, talk to him, bro. Like, yeah, get your shit off. You feel me? TayF3rd gonna hop on the podcast and say, I don't like all these little ass comments, blah, blah, blah. He hopped in my DM, said that type of shit will get you flushed. I said, hey, bro, I'm just trying to pod with you. We don't got to fight or nothing. But if you do wanna go that route, yo, bestie is Brandon. Tell him set up the dojo. I'll pull up to the dojo. We could put on the MMA gloves and we could do it up. He said, nah, bro, I had an epiphany. You good? Just don't be threatening me. I'm like, bro, you the one that threatened me. What's up with you? Why is you bringing this to me? Like, I get it. I'm not no gang member. I don't do the tough guy. I'm just a cool dude. I be on the politics. I'm a bit of a square. But just know I'm from Sacramento, California, South Sac, Iraq, homie. Like, at the end of the day, I'm a man. You press up on me. We got to get down, homie. Like, straight up. But he said it's cool, so I fuck with, bro. I fuck with TayF3rd.
Moose kind of throwing mixed signals. Once you wanted to pod and wasn't about that, and then now you're like doubling down. And TayF actually said he had an epiphany, but then Moose still wants to get him up. Guess I gotta respect it, right? No, today, it's only the news, so I don't really need to go in. If we do the music stream, but we usually do that every other Friday. Yeah, if there's interviews, then, I'm there, but ain't no interviews today. And, the news and the Thursday show, a lot of the times, because if Adam has an interview, then it would just get confusing. So Josh and Nathan normally do the news and the Thursday show, I'm pretty sure.
Third, but it's like, you not finna just have me roll it up just because I'm a square and I'm a tuna. You.
But honestly, it's a little chaotic for me since I'm so used to working with Adam and sort of having like, a system and potting. To get in here on the news and the Thursday show when it's like the Thunderdome and there's no system, that shit would stress me out.
You feel me? Like, you can't get at me like that, homie. Straight up.
Okay, now I feel like you're antagonizing the situation.
I'm just saying, bro, like, it's just weird that I say talk to him with a fire emoji, and then you gonna act like you finna beat me up or something, bro, and act like it's like some gang now. Like, that's like sucker, bro. Like,
let's
bro, I told him I'm just trying to pod, and he brought that weird energy. I just thought that was kind of weird, bro.
Let's see if he answers. I don't.
Mooses don't play, man. Moose, bro. Let's watch a couple videos of Moose, and if he takes after like a real moose attack, man, TayF in trouble. I don't know if you guys ever seen a moose attacks, but they're crazy. All right, let's see. Bro, look how big these fuckers are. And when they charge you...
He's not going anywhere. He's just taking a stance.
He's standing off at you.
I had a bull
like crazy. Like, how do they survive out there in the cold, man?
Fall. Never did get my bull. Saw lots of cows, lots of calves. Now I come across this bull 2 weeks later, after the season is closed. Be out of his way and let him do what he's gonna do.
Was this guy bullshitting on his title? Did he clickbait us?
The weather's crazy.
Oh, this fucker clickbaited us. Here, I know there gotta be a getting run over by a bull moose. Maybe this might be one. Ah, bastard. Oh. Bro, imagine if that fucker was coming for you, bro. Fuck, I don't know. Let's Google that shit, huh? Mooses? I don't know. Oh, meese? Damn. That's a trippy one.
It's close enough, bud. That's close enough.
Ah. Clickbait, kinda. Ah, fuck it.
I don't know if he's like on a beach in a crucial foreign land right now.
Oh my god.
Or something, because this fool. Yeah, he might be.
That was a little quiet.
Yeah.
Speak up, Blush.
Be in Cambodia. He be here, there.
He
outside.
Everywhere. Yeah, I don't know.
I'll see him at a fancy Asian wedding.
It literally could be like 2 in the morning where he's at right now.
True.
Literally. But yeah, not TayF not picking up.
Gave him a chance.
We gave him a chance. Now,
Oh, is
yeah, I'm trying
TayF
to pot
out
it
of the
up with you,
country?
Tay, so we can hash it out, bro. I'm not with the fight and I'm 30 years old. I'm too old for the street fights. You feel me? I'm trying to pot it up with you. I got
But now you're rolling it back, Moose. You got to stand on one or the other, player.
differences and
Tay
opinions
is
to you.
not a when it comes to like fades.
Yeah, I seen him. I reviewed his fade with Trippy Red. You know, I seen that he, you know what I'm saying, on my stream. So
Yeah, man. You see a moose, bro? Go get behind some trees or something, because they'll trample your ass.
So it's like I seen, you know, how he gets down. I know he's not afraid to squabble and but it's just like, bro, I get it. Like it's just like TayF3rd. That's like the third fade he's called out. P-Face, another dude, and now Meat, but he ain't caught none of those
Bricc.
fades. It's kind of
He's
weird.
waiting
You know
on
what I'm
that
saying?
Bricc
It's just
fade.
like that's a part of his little pod persona. But it's just like, bro, drop it and just pod. Like just be cool. You know what I'm saying? It's not that hard. Like I'm trying to build camaraderie with this new jumper, like new generation. And we got Brandon out of here because he was on some weird with all the hosts. TayF3rd, like, don't bring that energy to me, bro. I'm just trying to make this pod better so we could be more successful and you will
I think
prosper
Moose
as
is
well,
on the
bro.
news again
We're not
today.
gonna do that, all this weird infighting.
I think that's
over
what he
a
was telling me
comment, bro.
yesterday.
IG comment. Come on, you a gangster, bro. You got to be better than that.
You know what? Like I feel a lot
Moose
of what
ain't
you're
feeling it,
saying,
man.
And I know that you come here with the intention of potting. You know what I'm saying? I know you're
Yeah.
willing to stand on 10. You're here.
What
to
has he
debate,
got on his
Yeah.
pants?
And I respect that.
I've never
fully.
started no fight in my life, bro. I'm not that type
he
of
got,
dude.
like,
I don't go
little
searching
rivets
for
on his
problems.
pants?
I don't go trying to pick on people that I think is weaker than me. So when people try to do that, it's like I'm always cool. So if you bring that energy to me, bro, then we could get it, you know, we get it cracking, but that's just not what I be on. You feel me?
But I will say, like, objectively, and this is as a friend of yours, because you know, I never opened the message you sent earlier when you were like, "Oh, I want to come on the Thursday show," and obviously, you know, I've advocated for you several times.
Yeah.
Pushed to have you on, but I didn't know because of the TayF situation
Yeah.
what that would look
And
like.
I hit Josh too, just to make sure it's cool. And he's like, and I'm not gonna come in here and be trying to squabble or, you know what I'm saying, pull a knife out, spit on somebody. None of that. You feel me? I'm just trying to come in here and just
Throwing
pot it
shots,
up and we
Moose?
could have like a heated exchange, but that's what this shit is about. You feel me? I'm not trying to fight you and punch on you and shit. That's just lame, bro. I'm too old for that.
But Mooseman, this is objectively, like I said, as a friend, you said that he was like, you know what, like it ain't even like that. Like you cool, just like keep it respectful.
Well,
And
this is
now
a
you're
long
coming
clip,
on
kinda.
here with the rah-rah. Fool.
Yeah, because
You
we
coming
still
out
gotta
here,
talk,
like-
bro. No matter what, it's like that DM was a DM, but on the end of the day, you came publicly and dissed me and said you was finna flush me in this. So when you come publicly, you gotta come publicly and say I had an epiphany. Me and Moose is cool now. Until he does that, then
Like, how'd their beef even start? I wonder. Let me see if I can find it.
DM is, you know what I'm saying? That's cool and all, but we still gotta chop it up and, you know what I'm saying, get cool for real.
So you're saying the apology needs to be as
Be
loud as the...
exactly
As a diss.
as the disrespect.
I feel like that's
because I ain't
fair.
never disrespect. Talk to him is not disrespect.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
come on now. Like, I'm a reasonable dude. I'm a middle of the road dude. I try to come from a place where it's like, would a reasonable person do this? Would a reasonable person react this way? Talk to him is not reason to. And
someone
there's
deleted the
50
Reddit
comments on that
post.
post. Why he picked the Mooseman one? Because he thinks I'm not a gang member. I'm an easy target. I'm 6'1", 250 pounds. I could wrestle a little bit. I could box a little bit. We could put on the MMA gloves, go to the dojo, handle it, and I'll shake your hand
Yeah,
after.
whoever
And we could
posted
pod
in the
after.
Reddit
And if you
deleted
beat
it.
me up, you beat me up. But when, like Flacco
Maybe
said,
we
win,
can read
lose,
the
or draw,
comments, though.
we got to chop it up, bro, because that's weird. I thought that was weird.
it could be, though, him showing you respect by choosing to respond to you.
I feel that. I could take it that way. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He had me hot. That's all I'm saying. I get it. I'm a human. He had me hot,
Creed,
but I could see it from
do
that
you think
too.
he being extra, or you feel what he's saying?
I mean, at the point that dude apologized and he said that he wasn't really trying to fight. I think you're right. Like, you shouldn't come up here with the energy like you want to get in with him. It's either one or the other. It's either we gonna pod together or we gonna get in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't be in the
I
middle.
think-
And then like
It's mainly just
to
a bunch
take
of
offense.
comments hating on TayF3rd in the comments. But whatever was here, they deleted the video.
You know, me knowing him where he come from, like something as small as saying like talk to him like that. To me, that's you siding with a nigga. Like if you side with him, you die with him. That's just the mentality of where we come from. You feel me? So it may not mean that to you, but to him, that's what it meant. You feel me?
Look at this comment I just came across. It said, where'd it go? Oh, Uno Baby's pulling cards. Uno Baby Nathan made Bussy Bear cry. Uno Baby Donnie pressed Hellcat. I never pressed Hellcat. I mean, maybe they're talking about Bo, or they got me confused with somebody. Uno Baby Mikey leaked house phone trans secret by not. I'll never forget that. Clemson Street, 51st Street General pressed Rick. Yeah, he did get on Rick's bumper that one day. Uno Baby, Little Mexican 26-0, make bad man parade cry. Now Uno Baby Moose applying pressure to Long Beach Baby alien. That's funny. They got me all twisted right here. I never pressed Hellcat.
But I feel like he was at least man enough to check himself.
I don't know. I just tried to find,
DM,
but that Reddit I pulled up, watch right here at the top. They deleted the thing. Mooseman responds to TayF3rd's call out. Y'all think Mooseman gonna switch up or go black for a week? So I mean, maybe let me do some more searching.
Men are prideful, you feel me? So it take a real man to even jump in your DM and apologize, whether it's public or in private.
Yeah, I'm just saying it takes even better man to say public.
That he did it on the show, and like, I get what he means by that, and I like Tay cool, but if you said all that shit you said about me on the show, and it made me come to your DM or say something to somebody else, and then you come apologize.
So
say,
Tay said something about you on the show?
Yeah,
so I made the comment, and then like, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 days later, I'm watching the pod, and then he goes, oh yeah, Mooseman. You know what I'm saying? And he's have a whole little rant about me. Oh, I don't like them little hoe-ass comments you making. Blah, blah, that type of shit will get you flushed.
I ain't got
like, I can't,
for
bro.
that instance, like, okay, well, you DM'd him, we'll come on the show and be like, yeah, I just gonna pod with him.
Yeah, because that's the only reason
I got pissed off at his comment. I didn't like it, just like you said.
Yeah.
Explain a little bit.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because it make him look weak to the public. Okay, we can be cool in private, but out here you said that shit about me.
Yeah, facts. I mean, I agree, you know, with that new information.
But I hear you. I hear what you're saying for sure. I'm not trying to play both sides. I'm not trying to, because I told him it's love, bro. We could pot it up, but we still got to pot it up. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, until it's all the way official.
Like,
you
I
feel me?
feel where you're coming from. I just like, I guess, look at things more on like,
that'd be a pain in the ass when you get on here and then you ain't even met somebody and they're already fucking throwing shots, wanting to fight. That's a tricky one, bro. That is a tricky one.
Like, what do I really want out of a situation?
Yeah, like I want to be cool with bro, but it's like he gotta make that clear first.
Does homeboy right here even say anything on the show yesterday?
So he gotta be the one that ends it. You feel me?
And you know what? I respect it, and you know, people call me the names they call me, but I didn't get where I'm at by being a tough guy.
Yeah.
And I also didn't get where I'm at by being a either.
Yeah.
And I got where I'm at by being like reasonable and trying to make the best of a situation. So let's say I'm in this situation with Tay, the same exact one, what I would have done, and I'm not saying this is right, but this is what Lush
let's go watch Mooseman's
I would have
video.
waited till I'm on the show and then made some jokes about that. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like still would have got cool content out of it, and he might have even, you feel me, been like, oh, got a little bit spicy about it, but it would have been all in good fun and love.
Yeah.
Instead of when bro ain't even here, now it's like, oh,
TayF3rd, look, the blue buzz ball is hitting him like
at least
a ton
we got
of bricks
Mooseman reacting
at the
to it,
moment.
so we can find out what it was.
Let's go ahead and see what he has to say about good old Mooseman.
Well,
and another thing I want to say to Mooseman, hey, quit commenting on them like comments, fool.
I don't know what he's talking about. He said I commented on a Mikey O thing, and I said get him. I have no idea what the comment said. I cannot remember.
That type of shit I have resentment to that. When I see you, I'm gonna talk to you about it.
Well, resentment about what, bro? I think I just said get him or something like simple. Like, why is he so mad?
But he had made a comment saying, talk to him.
One thing, bro, you can't take anything personal in this game. If someone try to put their hands on you, then yeah, but up until that point, like, you know, when you're in there, bro, it's just all words. And if you start trying to fight everybody and get out of character, bro, you're not going to last long. And, you know, if you still live at your parents' house or you got a girl, I get mainly if you ain't got kids, bro, but I got wife and kids. Last thing I'm trying to do is get fired for fucking fighting with somebody every time they say something I don't like. So I've just got so immune to it. I don't really give a fuck what people say. I just kind of block it out.
Oh yeah, I said talk to him. So he's mad that I left a comment on a Mikey O post. That's the Brandon Slayer. He's angry. He was upset. He wanted to talk to me aggressively.
I don't care about all that girl shit, fool. I'm gonna talk to you when I see you. Just know that.
Okay.
Go to the gym. Take him down. Take him down.
Hey, and that's exactly what the fuck I offered to do. I post a story. This is what I say.
TayF3rd, we could talk about whatever the fuck you want to talk about. We could pot it up. I'll be back out there soon, bro. But drop the tough guy shit. Come on now. You a GD type of dude. You a Tiger, T-Rail type of dude. You was not Debo. Cut it out, Brody.
I tagged him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even subbing. I'm sending a straight shot. Bria! He says, huh? What's good? I'm from Insane Crib. Oh, rip the set on me. But what he don't know.
It does kind of make it ironic to like rep your hood when you're beefing with a normal person. You know, you should just beef with them just to beef with them, not put your hood on it. Right? I mean, it probably just comes out because it's like probably like a habit. But I could see if you're beefing with another gangster, I get it. But you're beefing with a civilian.
Is that I'm a TayF3rd non-affiliate. I say, I'm commenting on pod, this word for word. I'm commenting on pod shit and you bringing tough energy. Why not?
No, yeah, it's fucked up. Then you'll be in the fucking situation Sus is in. I'm not sure what fully happened, but I'm sure tempers flared and that's why he got in the situation that he got in, you know?
Not just pod. I've been trying to pod with you to challenge your ideas, not talk about no IG comments, fool.
Bro, I feel like such an idiot, bro. If I had to call my wife and tell her I'm sitting in jail because I got in a fight with some dude because of some words that came out of his mouth, like, oh my God. Now, if you tried to come at me, then that's different, but I couldn't take what he was saying, so we got in a fight, and now I'm in jail. Adam's getting sued. Like, this wouldn't be good for anybody.
That's fine, but all of that whole... So I was trying to be responsible, grown man. I don't want to fight you. I'm not joining no jumper to become the best UFC fighter. I'm there to pod. So that was me trying to be...
gyms up in Sac,
hey, bro, I don't know. Maybe you took the comment wrong. Let me just shoot it. Then he says, okay, that's fine, but all that whole commenting and posting videos gonna get you flushed. Oh, no. TayF3rd gonna flush me down the toilet, gang.
I'm not even subscribed to
and
Moose,
I
man.
said,
My bad, Moose.
damn, bro, that's how you feel? And so this just happened to pop into my head. I had a flashback, like, That's So Raven, Jimmy Neutron, Brain Blast. My mind went deep into my brain and said, where do I remember TayF3rd from? I'm from NorCal. We don't know who this motherfucker is. Oh yeah. This is bro who got rushed by Trippy Red saying he gonna flush me? So the conversation goes on. All the messages
how'd that
right
fight
here.
go? Is there
This ain't no
good footage of that
screenshot,
fight?
this is DMs.
We're just going down rabbit holes today.
I don't know what whole comment you talking about. Tell Brandon, line up the gym, and I'll toss your skinny ass on your neck and we can pod after. That's what I said right there. That message right there. And then look what he said right after that. This is Mr. Flushman. I just had an epiphany. You good, bro. Just don't do that.
No, I got it right here. I was just reading your shit. It's been a long time since I seen this. I haven't really looked it up since TayF3rd been coming up there. So which ones? Who's who? Who's the who's? The who's? I'm not really sure who's who though. Was that Tay? All right, who's on top and who's on bottom? That, I mean, I would think the bottom hair kind of looks red, right? So I think that would be Trippy. It looks like it has a red tone to it. Right? Yeah, that looks like Trippy down there. Oh, and there's another fight going on over here, or did they just move? So that's Trippy, right? I mean, it seems like it was kind of even, right? I think the first round, Tay was on top of Trippy, and I think the second round, Trippy was on top of Tay, kind of. Let's see if we can find any other... I mean, that's probably the best angle. That's probably the only angle, right? I don't think I ever seen No, but the first one,
What you think I'm... Nigga thought I was gonna be like,
yeah, because that's the white shirt and then the black shirt, and then I guess, yeah, we'll see next time. Yeah, so white shirt's on top first round. See, and then second round, black shirt's on top. And I'm pretty sure Tay's got the white on because you see the blue rag. I think that's a blue rag. And then it just kind of stops. Like, what are we missing? What are we missing?
I didn't get jumped, Slime. 6ix9ine didn't have me jump. This is what happened. You feel me? This is a bitch nigga. This is a nigga that
we
clean.
can get down and then
Crip.
Nah, hey, but Lush, with that new information, I do understand because TayF3rd my dog, but he did it when he wasn't here. You feel me? I mean, two wrongs don't make a right. But
Yeah, I think that was Tay at the end getting out of there, and then it cuts off. Tay was in the white shirt, and Trippy was in the black shirt.
His head
So right
about
now it's just equal
defending
response.
himself against something that Tay did, and then two, if look, this is my whole thing. If you on a certain type of timing with me, and I tell you, hey, look, I'm finna come be in that same room with you, and you don't show up at that point, nigga, you know what I mean? Like, it ain't no rules.
The only reason I
like,
showed up today is because I wanted to pod with TayF3rd. And you seen how I came in. I didn't come in walking like, I'm ready to
and
catch
let
the
me
fade.
clarify, I'm not saying Tay didn't show up because of this.
He had no clue.
I'm not
He had
saying,
no clue I
I'm
was
not
coming.
saying that. I'm just saying, like,
But to your point, you didn't come in on bullshit. You came with gifts and
I
everything
came in
else.
here with the buzz balls, gonna give him a buzz ball, be like, here's your blue buzz ball because you on the crib shit, you know what I'm saying? We gonna pot it up. Like Lush said, make some jokes, and that's what I did on my stream. I dropped the whole YouTube video. I made the thumbnail, made me look like I have bumps and bruises, my lip busted, and said, you know, Long Beach Crip threatens to put the beats on me and type. So it's like, at that point, it's like, I'm having fun with it, bro, but at the end of the day, man to man, we just got to have that conversation. I'm down to play all day. That's all I do is...
How it ended looked like, you know, Trippy was on top towards the end.
Act retarded all day,
No,
you feel me? So it's like...
Tell you real, so I believe...
Who knows? It might want to be willing to fight me next for even watching the video.
I believe he would have got here and been a man about his situation the same way he was in the DM.
But I would like to think that before anyone starts wanting to fight with me, I hope they would, you know, kind of put me on the other side and be like, all right, you can't touch him because He's been around here for a long time.
I mean,
No,
I
for
don't
sure.
think he
I
would've-
also like, you know, I've known Tay for 10 plus as well.
Yeah.
And, you know, since he actually longer, since he was
You know, it's funny. Across the street, they opened a gym from No Jumper, and right across the street, they have a boxing ring in it. Like, you get on there, put the gloves on. Like, I'll get in the ring and fuck around, but I'm not really just trying to, you know, risk my sciatica. And then fucking falling on concrete is no joke, bro. I'm down to fall on a padded fucking floor, but falling on concrete, I just ain't with it, man.
When I first met him, right?
Yeah.
Like, he was kind of like a child prodigy or whatever when Big Boy, like, and all that shit. Like, this will say, I'll say this, he's the type of dude that would be like, hey, what's up? And you'd be like, hey, you know, I just want to pod. We going, blah,
Is
blah.
that pretty much like, you know how fighters hype up the fight and talk shit? It's like podcasting the same. Before they get on there, they got to do the hype run and build it up so people want to tune in to watch. Some people just kind of take it
Hey, well,
personal.
let's go hit the alley right quick and get
Yeah.
it. And then he'll just like
Yeah.
do it really casually, and you wouldn't think it because
Yeah, he
he's
on that for sure.
Yeah, he on that, and you wouldn't think that because he's like a
He's just
unassuming
cool, calm, and
dude,
collected.
Yeah,
laid
chill. He got a
back, and
good personality, all that type of shit.
seem like one of the more.
And I'm the same type of way. That's why
level-headed.
that's why I'm so offended by him coming at me like that, because I don't bring that type of energy, even if I'm commenting.
This color, this angle drives me nuts. We need to get a brighter light on this side because the purple from the LED lights overpower it.
Something and I'm siding with somebody. Like, I was in the host competition with Mikey O, so I've never met TayF3rd. I don't know him. So obviously I'm gonna be like, okay, Mikey O, I see you popping it, like, talk your
Oh, man. Last night, the Adam and Wack show was a pretty good one. I think guys will be happy with it this Sunday, or if you're a member, probably comes out today or whatever. But last night was a pretty good one. Right here we got, this is from a couple days ago, but I guess Wack's just been going at Bricc once again, saying got proof. But let's watch it right here. And I don't know if y'all remember, but after Bricc got arrested, and you know, Wack's been saying that there's Pyru up in his girl, blah, 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 whatever. I don't know exactly where it is, but someone could probably go back and find it. Not too long after Bricc got busted, I got Wack, you know, I don't know if they were talking or what all this is about. Seems like they're cool 1 minute and just doing content, and the next minute they're trying to rip each other's heads off. But Wack said, I think it might have been on the Adam and Wack show. And I don't know if Adam don't remember it or he just kind of lets it go. I don't know. But Wack has said it's not his current girl that he's talking about. It's Brick's ex-girl. He's not even with her no more. I think he might have a kid with her, but he has said it's his ex-girl. It's not the one he is with now. But for some reason, everyone forgets that Wack said that. And last night, even Brick's girl got on the phone and was arguing with Wack. So, yeah, this Adam and Wack show this week, it was a good one, bro. It was a good one. There was a lot of drama.
$70,000 subscribers, man. I want all of y'all to subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. I appreciate all y'all that stop by every single day and check out The Rock. I really appreciate it, man. So let's get to this content and see what Wack have to say. Let's go. All right, let's go over and see what the old man is talking about. Let's go.
He's steadily woofing. The crazy part about it is, all you guys watched me for a couple years accused Bricc Baby of being caught with a assault rifle on June 23rd, 2023. All you guys heard Bricc Baby deny it, even to a point where I had him crying on No Jumper. Remember, he was sitting on the couch, sniveling and crying, talking about he gonna put Kill Squad in the streets and all this.
Yeah, that's it. You guys all remember that clip, Kill Squad in the streets. I felt like Bricc was talking about like 2 or 3 different situations that night. He just had a meltdown. Said he just got off the plane, hasn't got loaded or whatever the case may be. But yeah, he definitely had a meltdown that night over like 3 different situations.
So
then they're all just
crazy
crammed
stuff.
together in his rant.
I don't know how Wack. The thing was, he didn't know how Wack knew. He didn't know because by the time he got to the substation and called, people telling him Wack is on Clubhouse. saying you got caught with a K.
For y'all that don't know what a K is, that's an AK-47. There was claims of him getting caught with that, which we have seen already have been proven fact that he got caught with these weapons and ammunition. Now, I don't know why he didn't get charged with it, but now as we see today what's going on, they probably just say, you know what, let's let him back to the streets. I know how they do it.
And some people say he bailed out. Other people said he didn't have a bail. They just let him out. That part's a little confusing. But, bro, they would have raided me. I would have been on my best behavior. But that's just, bro, that's what the fucking ills will do to you, man. When you're caught up in that shit, you just ain't taking shit serious. I'm just glad I got my drill back, bro. I let that fool borrow my drill like Christmas Day or something because they got his daughter some toys or whatever. And he had it for like 3 months, bro. And finally, I just started doing a send text later, and I just did it for the whole week every morning. Finally, he brought it back, and I got my drill back like 3 days before he got raided. You know, it's a nice DeWalt drill. Like, I ain't supposed to lend your tools, but Bricc only lived like less than a mile from me, so he kind of lived pretty close to me. So that's why I did it, you know? But, bro, that shit took me like 3 months to get it back. Lesson learned.
Them back to the streets. We need more than this. We've been watching him for quite some time. They probably told the police department, let him go. We got to tell on him. We need him to take us to where everything else at. Not saying that he did any telling, but that's how they watch you and they catch you up like that. So let's get back to this.
This is what he's saying. So in his head, he like, how Wack know about what just happened? I used to always tell him, yo, Bricc, your girl like a lot of Paru up in her.
His ex-girl, not the girl he's with now.
She like that rolling neighborhood 20s up in her.
Oh, come on,
spilled
man.
the beans, Wack?
Come on, man.
And I wonder if Wack knows in his head, like, oh, I remember when I said it. I just trip out that none of y'all remember when I said it. Because that's kind of how I am. Like, I'll remember when I say something.
Below the belt right
But
there,
I guess
man.
I'm like
now
more
we all just said I said a few
collective.
jokes. Only thing I keep it 100. I say things like when you go to jail and you got some time to do, it's a proven fact that them women won't stay down. I have seen a lot, but
I mean, it's a hard conversation, and most of the time the girl don't want to hear it. But it's like, bro, you gonna stay down with me? Just keep a letter in the mail, help me out, and if you want to be down for me, just don't catch anything you can't get rid of. That's my only thing, bro. But now, I mean, like, well, my wife and a kid, like, bro, you know people got needs. Like, don't catch anything you can't get rid of, and don't bring that shit around to kids. Unless, if you're leaving me, then whatever. I guess I ain't got nothing to say. But you say you're going to stay down with me, don't catch anything you can't get rid of, and don't bring that dude around to kids. I mean, bro, just because you want to go fuck around doesn't mean your old lady has to fucking deal with it.
they won't stay down. And if you really think about it, they life shouldn't stop because you want to go out here and commit crime and act a fool. They still got to live their life too. You got some that stay down and stay solid, and you got some that get on. But that was one below the belt right there.
Bro, quick as hell, man. Everybody got needs.
But nevertheless, Bricc, I called out the date, the year, and you denied it. See, one thing about Wack, I don't make accusations without the documentation. And a lot of y'all say things and it...
Wait a minute, hold the hell. Wait a minute, man. Hold up, man. Wait a minute, we got to put the fun up in it, man. Now, this is when you know you're getting some money. Whenever you can come on camera like that with that half a haircut like that, man, that's when you know you got a bankroll, man. He got some money, so I don't think he's broke. I think it's some money somewhere. Look at that haircut, man.
Look like Wack getting alopecia right here. Getting like
real, man.
bald spots. You'll be stressing out, I bet.
Us older cats that been around, who never heard of you dudes, never heard of you.
You got another
dudes,
alopecia spot on the
never
other side
knew
right
who
here.
You guys were. You guys were never part of the conversation. When we was out here kicking in doors and opening doors and really conducting real business. Y'all wasn't part of the conversation. A lot of y'all come in way later after you got to know somebody way later, and then you try to tie yourself into them like you was there the whole time. No, I've never heard of a Bricc baby. The only...
I think everyone's guilty of that, Wack.
The other name we heard is the boy that unalived Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah, yeah, and he's, you know, we know who that is, man, and there's a lot of people upset about him, man. I really hate that, man. I really hate that Nip went out like that, man. That was literally bringing people together out here in L.A. We seen, like I said in the last video, we seen him with Bloods, we seen him with Power Rules, we seen him with Chris. He was bringing everybody together. I just seen today, man, not to cut this off right here. Let me see if I could go find it. This right, how he went out, man. That's crazy. Have been lost so far.
Seen him around. We knew who he was.
No, I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. But whatever, bro. Whatever. He ain't gonna get a lot of this shit past me because he's, you know, bro, when anyone wants to argue with somebody, it's like whoever yells the loudest and cuts the other person off seems to win. But yeah, I mean, I guess that's a good sign because what Wack usually does is once they get big, he ends up like with Trap, I think they got something going. With Flacco, he got something going. He always tries to like work with them somehow.
But we never heard of you. Why? Even Lush, when I got at Lush, I said, Lush, you don't know Bricc Baby from the LA streets. You know Bricc Baby from Atlanta. From Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's a few documents that I got.
But at the end of the day, it's like giving you a layup, bro. If he starts talking shit or saying my name, bro, I'll probably break my 1,000 subs pretty fast, you know? That's probably like I gotta weigh on the scale, you know? It's like you play the game, deal with some bullshit, but then your views go up, your subs go up, you know? Every action got a reaction.
I may not want to show on this go-round, because it's about your family. Yeah, Bricc, your family's in heavy law enforcement. You got a stepdaddy or a granddaddy or something that's high-ranking to LAPD, sheriffs and all that.
Wow.
So,
what do you say?
Yeah, Bricc, your family's in heavy law enforcement. You got a stepdaddy or a granddaddy or something that's high-ranking to LAPD, sheriffs and all that.
Damn, that's the first time I ever heard that. I'm gonna have to ask Wack about that next week. I don't think I've ever heard that before.
Wow. So, you know, it's a lot of things we're gonna cover. You lied to Adam. You told Adam you needed bail. The federal documents say you didn't have a bail. They let you out. They let you go. See, Bricc, today, we're gonna go over the little content you ran.
But it's funny, you could see when Adam and Wack pod, because a lot of times you could tell when they look at me because I'll sit at my desk and like I'll either nod yeah if they got the story right or whatever, or I'll be like shaking my head if they're bullshitting or they got it wrong. And sometimes you could tell, you'll see people looking at me until, you know, like if I'm co-signing it or not.
Ran on me. And then I'm gonna dissect everything. See, everything you wanna accuse me of verbally, I'm gonna show the actual paperwork on you physically.
Because like right there when they're talking and thinking about what they're gonna say next and combative conversation where I'm just sitting on the side, taking it all in, thinking about what they're saying rather than like thinking about what I'm gonna say back to them. No, bro. I mean, he keeps saying there's something, and then he keeps saying because Brick's only getting charged with the guns and the ammunition. Because when he first got charged, he got charged for some shooting at a dispensary or some shit. And I think they fell in shell casings or some. The guns and the FEMA shit. He never even got no money from the FEMA shit. I think he was trying, but he never had no luck, so I would assume that's why they dropped that. Like, he tried to, but he didn't get nothing. The shooting at the dispensary, I'm not really sure, but maybe it was just a weak case. Maybe it was something they just trumped up there to to get, but it's a weak case. The guns and the ammo they caught red-handed, but yeah, Wack just keeps making a big deal like, why are the other things dropped and not this? In my opinion, the FEMA's dropped because he didn't get no money. He tried, but didn't get nowhere. And maybe the shooting at the dispenser or whatever happened because he's on the wiretap telling Big U that he only got this much, and then Big U's on the wiretap telling the other people involved that he only got this much. And it's like, I think they said Bricc got 7 or this is what the paperwork said. Bricc got like 7 or something. He told Big U he got 3 or 4 or something. And then Big U told the other guys he only got 2. So like, bro, everybody was just taking their piece off the top and lying to the next associate or partner or who knows, however that shit works. Maybe those guys were the ones that like set it all up or something. But imagine setting somebody up and only getting 2K. You'd feel like, bro, shady. Yeah, I mean, I try to keep it real. I'm sure sometimes my memory's a little off, but for the most part, bro, I'm not here to like make no bullshit up or whatever. Just try to be, you know, the truth in the mix. Because I read all the paperwork too. Like, I'm kind of interested in all that shit, so I take my time to read it all too.
We're going to touch on a few things.
No, I appreciate you, Quick.
You mentioned Stutterbox. You mentioned Stutterbox's car being shot up. One of his Phantoms.
For some reason, this got fucking Wack pissed off. When Bricc put out that video, you can tell this just set his ass off. Because last night, he was mad about this too, still. And then after we ended the pod, he was outside talking to his homies and still telling the story again, pissed off why Brick's like saying it. And he's like, well, it don't make sense because this time and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, this definitely got under Wack's skin.
That I had a conspiracy to commit murder charge for that.
Yeah, I definitely had a little piece of everything in my life. Never been to the feds, but
this was what you're saying. Bricc.
But most of the federal shit's all public info.
You like 37. You was probably 17 years old when Stutterbox car got shot up. That happened in 2005. Bricc. Now, I tell y'all, a lot of these people.
It's crazy. This Stutterbox story, because this shit coincides kind of like with Death Row. But if you watch, fuck, let me find it. But if you watch this show, they have a guy that plays Wack in it. It's like Tupac. It's something to do with Tupac. Or no, Biggie. Biggie Death series. Yeah, I guess let me let this play while I look for it. But yeah, if you watch this show, they got the truck driver Wack in it.
Around when the gang banging and when the real politics was going on in these LA streets on the build of what it is today. They wasn't around when we would.
A lot of these dudes wasn't around. Yo, he was 17, man, to 17. That's when you really out there tearing the streets up. But a lot of these dudes is young. These dudes is really, really young. When none of them around in 92, 93, 94, 95, 96. Some of these dudes was born, half of them was born in the late 90s, early 2000s. If you was born in 2000, you 25 now.
Yeah, I think it's this one, Unsolved. Yeah, I think it's this one, Unsolved, because it's a series. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to dig deep, but when I find on my iPad, I'll be able to find it pretty easy. But like in episode 7 or something, they talk about when they put the tracker under Wack's truck, because they thought he was smuggling birds, because he was hauling cars from San Diego to like Seattle. And I've asked him about this and everything. But the feds put a tracker under his car because someone told them that he was fucking taking birds from San Diego to Seattle. So they put a tracker under his shit. He ended up finding it, thinking it was like a bomb or something. But then the feds told the cops, hey, don't trip, let it go. And yeah, pretty much in it they say, and in the book too, because that shit's based off a book, that the cop says that Wack isn't involved and he's just a truck driver. I forget who they said threw him under the bus. It might have been that guy Stutterbox, but someone threw him under the bus.
So of course a lot of these dudes wasn't around, and that's why a lot of these dudes are so it's all this stuff is new to them. A lot of this street stuff is fresh to them. They turned up because they missed it. If you've been around
I think it's
back
unsolved.
then and seen it since the 80s, then you already know what's going to come from all this stuff, man. Exactly where he
was
at
all
right now
legit.
in the jailhouse.
You seen it
It's
too?
like a lot of these older dudes.
It's funny. The guy that plays Wack is just like a normal guy, and then they go in the truck and they find all Wack's, because he was like selling magazines or part of some magazine brand, and then he had all the magazines right there. Yeah, I mean, you never know. Fucking. I mean, yeah. I just don't think, like, from my personal perspective, I just don't see him, like, fully involved in something completely to even get charged with anything. To me, he doesn't seem like he does anything wrong. And I don't feel like he's done anything wrong since he really got out of jail. So I just don't know how that even makes sense, because you got to do something wrong to get charged with something for them to have you start working. Unless you're just like an habitual snitch and you just want to tell. But yeah, I mean, I think this dude's been a law-abiding citizen for a long time. I'm not sure if he still does the trucking. I wouldn't see why not. I mean, bro, if you own the trucks and you just have somebody pretty much running it, you're just gonna make money off it. I don't know. I wouldn't stop if I had that going.
All you gotta do is just watch them. A lot of the older dudes, they ain't doing nothing. A lot of old dudes is sitting back, and half of them not saying nothing because they don't want to be in the mix. They looking like, man, they gonna learn their lesson, but that right there is why we have a lot going on, because a lot of older dudes in today's time is really not speaking up and telling their young homies the real, man. Let's get back to this.
Creating the Nipsey Hustles. They wasn't around. You can't go back and hear their name on a rap song. You can't go back and see them in a video. You can't go back to no blog on YouTube and see anybody remotely talking about these dudes. Bricc Baby, for one, when we do the research on you, Bricc Baby, you was claiming another hood, Harlem 30 Crib. That's not an NAC neighborhood. They ain't fall up under the the neighborhood thing. They tell you they the original Crips. And then I guess you start hanging around the 6-0s. You end up getting shot because you walking down the street not knowing what's going on.
I mean, Brick's told the story a lot. I think he said before that, he was from like Adams or something. I'm not sure what Adams is a part of, but he was like from a tagging crew at some point, I think.
To the game, and then you run to Atlanta. You don't do what a loca do. Stay here and handle your wax. This is why it ain't never been a retaliation for you get.
All right, man. He said what a loca do. This gonna trip y'all out, man. A lot of people gonna say, no, it ain't. Do y'all know that the Bloods used to represent the word loc? Why y'all think when y'all disrespect them, it was super loked out blood? Now, if you take those initials and break them down, then you'll be like, oh, that's how they got that word, because they was lokes before. They say they was lokes before a lot of Rips was saying loc. Let's get back to this.
Bust on why you wasn't nobody over there. 2, you ran to Atlanta. Everybody. I said, Lush, stop fronting like you heard a Bricc in these LA streets. Nah. He said, nah, Wack, you right. I heard a Bricc in Atlanta.
I mean, I heard a Bricc first by the Pee Wee Longway CDs. And I just like knew the CD and knew the name, and I really didn't like put a whole lot of it together. I was just like, oh, Pee Wee Longway and this guy named Bricc Baby. And then fast forward fucking like 10 years and starts working at No Jumper.
Lil Woody said, yeah, Bricc lived across the street from my grandmama or my auntie. Bricc, let's knock it off, bro. You ain't that. You ain't all this squabbling up. We don't know nothing about that. All the homies tell me about you.
But was it an acronym? Like, did the C stand for, you know, the things in a bucket?
And the bounty was he knew how to keep his mouth shut. You told on yourself when you so-called exposing Crip Mac, talking about, nigga, you got ran when we was in the county.
Yeah, this was a crazy one. When this story came out, like, yeah, like it didn't seem like Crip Mac wanted it out, and then it came out, and yeah, I mean, bro, if that's a neighborhood or whatever, I mean, we'll just say for the white boys. If a white boy getting jumped, you're supposed to jump in and help him. You're not supposed to just let some other crew beat him up.
County together.
Man, free Crip Mac. I got some good. I ain't gonna even spoil. I got some good news with Crip Mac, man. A lot of people was excited when me and Crip Mac was getting into it because they seen that me and Crip Mac was doing them skits, man. Me and Crip Mac was doing them skits and doing all this content stuff before a lot of these people jumped into that space and wanted to work with Crip Mac. A lot of people didn't even want to work with Crip Mac.
Yeah, Rick Rock was one of the first ones to be working with Crip Mac and doing skits and shit. There's a lot of people still give him a hard time for some of his costume choices. All right, what else we got here? Oh, I thought this was pretty crazy. Fucking dumb bitch. This looks like a lady that would have an opinion like this, though.
Out of American Family Field for swearing at a Brewers fan.
But only after she said.
But she's a Brewers fan too, right? So this like Brewer on Brewer fan beef?
They should call ICE on him. Sam Kramer's live in the newsroom. Sam, a lot has happened since last night.
Hi there, Ben and Mary. We've learned that Brewers fan was fired from one job and resigned from another, all because of that
fucking dumbass broad. But I mean, that's what you get.
insult. The man she targeted, a U.S. Navy veteran, caught it all on camera.
From the get-go, Ricardo Fasano says he knew he was in enemy territory. In case he didn't, a leadoff home run confirmed that.
You know, cheering and, you know, putting it in my face, yeah, that they scored, because I'm the only Dodger fan there.
Oh, I thought they were saying they were Brewers. So a Brewers fan said it to a Dodger fan.
It's what happened later, though, that caught him by surprise.
They suddenly become very silent because we're winning. And I become
yeah, we're about to sweep their ass tonight.
Cheerful because the Dodgers are winning.
That's when he recorded this.
Was everybody quiet?
Recorded this.
Was everybody quiet? What is this? I'm sorry.
You know what? Let's call ICE.
Call ICE. Call ICE. I'm a U.S. citizen. We're veteran, baby girl. We're veteran. 2 wars. ICE.
Bro, it looks like she's fucking so dumb. And look at the dude behind him's like, and then her husband, I wonder what he's thinking. But I mean, they probably have this rhetoric at the house and they probably talk like this. So I'm not fully surprised, but.
You're not gonna do nothing to me. Good luck. Good luck.
Yeah, that's a Karen for sure. Fucking evil ass bitch.
Let it out of baseball and took it out of cheering into some more.
Because they were like taunting him first, so then he was taunting them back.
No, to a personal level, you know, showed where her heart is. I believe, you know, she showed us what she really thinks.
Fox 6 has learned the woman shown is Shannon Kobylarczyk.
Oh, they're doxing her ass too.
Wisconsin confirmed she resigned from her position on their board effective immediately. The State Bar of Wisconsin showed she worked as an attorney for Manpower Group. Wednesday, the company commented
she's an attorney too?
Instagram post showing the video that she's no longer an employee after an internal investigation. Fasano says the outcome is what it is.
Did I wish that on her? Probably not. You know, I don't really care what happens to her, not whether she gets fired.
At least he has a little bit of like, you know, like doesn't wish her to lose everything, but yeah, it is what it is. You did it to yourself, you dumb broad.
And that's, you know, none of my business. But there's consequences for people's actions, you know.
And it's like to even have the comment towards this guy, bro. He looks like a normal ass dude, war veteran, like he said. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you, dumbass lady? You can tell she lives in like her own little bubble. You know, that's like a lot of these people. I feel like they just live in their own little bubble, and they just think their whole bubble is the whole world. And no, that's your little bubble. Shh, shh. All right, what else we got here? Oh yeah, let's trip on this, bro. Some fugitive gang leader leaps to his death fleeing police raid. I mean, they must have been giving this dude a gang of time if he's willing to just jump off a roof. But I don't know if you guys remember, like, probably like a year ago, the cops were chasing some dude in LA and he fucking jumped off a fucking 2-story apartment building. I don't know. I tried to set it up in the, no, I think if you look in my description under it, I tried to set it up. I haven't really fully tried it, but if you look in the description in the video, there should be a Stream Elements link. Oh, I got a little Frenchie. Yeah, I haven't gave the super chat thing a test run yet. I guess I should. Bro, look, homeboy, like, he just freaked out and was like, I'm just going for it. But imagine if you're like really on your shit and you had the apartment downstairs and you just had him throw out some like a plastic blow up thing to land on. You just jump out, psh, bounce up, and you're gone. I wonder if he dove bomb. Like, fuck it, tap out, I'm gone. Now they're just gonna raid his shit. I thought we were actually gonna see him jump. I didn't really get a chance to watch it earlier. I thought we were just gonna see his ass jump.
What are y'all doing?
Alright, so I guess order mix-up sparks bloody 7-person brawl inside Texas Whataburger. Whew. Like, how to escalate from a messed up order to a full-out brawl? Oh wow, that fool just fucking right hook. Boom! Sit back down, fool. Wow, homie in orange is giving it his all.
Come on, please come down. Okay, watch out.
This dude got homie in a headlock.
Jerry. What do we do? My we do.
You're dad. What the is wrong with you? Stop. What the is wrong with y'all? What the oh my God. Calling the police.
Damn, it doesn't pop up here. I'm gonna have to figure it out. Maybe I have to log in or add it to my shit.
What the
So 7 people were arrested and charged with assault causing bodily injury, and the video is part of the police investigation. Everybody wants to film everything, bro. Sadly, it's not the first time a nasty fight has broken out at a fast food restaurant for a dumb reason. Oh, they're coming up over the table. They need to be careful, dude, because they got knives and shit on that side. You can get stuck with a fork or a butter knife. Fucking dumb broad. Now they're jumping her. Yeah! She got on the wrong side of the table, bro. Look at these. And then what is this? This is like a... It looks like it's probably like family owned or a smaller one. It doesn't look like it's like a corporation. Oh yeah, they ain't playing. Oh, so this is like a bunch of short videos of it happening in different places. Or this unhinged Long Island Taco Bell customer who took his anger out on a employee after he heated up his order with an aluminum lined container. Bro, that fool fucking hit like a bitch though. Homeboy took life like a champ. He didn't even fucking budge. But I guess I'd be upset if I had to eat fast food every day too. This is pretty interesting, bro.
Drinking coffee with the nigga when I hit the door.
I guess Milk74 was in jail with this dude, and this dude is from Hoover, but a Palmdale clique, I guess. But Milk starts going in on this guy.
I ain't never drunk no coffee with no chicken.
All right, interview over,
Never.
you little bitch. It's still up
Never.
for this. You're
Never,
lying.
Buster.
Never.
Never.
All right,
Buster.
it's over. He lying.
I
One
got
thing
out
about
with
me is
him.
I'm telling
You didn't want to. Niggas had to force you. You had to get forced to. You had to get forced to catch a fade. Oh, I want to go home. I'm trying to see my kids. You're a fucking Lancaster
So
recruit.
what's your
YG
point of view? What's your point of view from when you stepped in the dorm?
When my mama, when I stepped in the door, he was drinking coffee with the dude, so that was suspect. I'm gonna tell the truth, Milk. If you ain't gonna tell the truth, you was drinking coffee with the man.
Right,
You
just
was
tell.
suspect from here on.
Just tell your part.
Look. If
Who was he drinking coffee with?
Milk. If you ain't gonna tell the truth, you was drinking coffee with the man.
Right,
You
just
was
tell.
suspect from here on.
Just tell.
Or he was drinking coffee with the dude, so that was suspect. I'm gonna tell the truth, Milk. If you ain't gonna tell the truth, you was drinking coffee with the man.
Right,
You
just
was
tell.
suspect from here on.
Just tell your part.
Look. If I was drinking coffee with him, which I wasn't, on my mama and my dead homies, I don't fuck with them people.
Hey.
But if I did, that mean me and
That's
him
on
are
all
in
my
trouble.
three sons. And
that's
if
the case,
anybody know me, they know I don't be lying, nigga.
then
And
yes,
playing
you
with
do.
my
You telling
motherfucking
people
son.
you from 107 Hoover. You not from 107 Hoover. Don't nobody know no motherfucking Smoov rules. No, nobody knows you.
All right.
I don't know if I've ever seen Milk really turn up like this on somebody.
All right, and what else stuff?
You
I've
a
seen him like
fucking
argue, but
Lancaster
not like
Valley Palmdale
FaceTime.
recruit. Yeah, you probably got some people that was from 107 or lived over there. But you not from 107.
Hey.
You hit the county jail saying, my name YG Goldie. I'm from 107. Instantly, my antennas, red flags popped up.
Thank you.
Who the fuck is a YG Goldie? Ain't no YG from no Hoover. We don't name no motherfucker YG nothing. Ain't no YG. If it was a little tiny infant Milk, it wouldn't be no fucking YG Milk. That's blood shit. The fuck is you talking about?
I wonder if Milk's a huge ass, what do they call them? You know, like when you're driving, you make jokes like 10 points. Like, I wonder if they have like a point system in this whole Hoover beef that's going on in South Central. But I bet you if someone caught Milk, that'd be something on the scoreboard. Not because he probably did anything, but just because he's the white Hoover that's on YouTube.
YG Nut. YG Buddha. Them is blood.
Hey,
names.
let him tell his story from
He
when
just
he.
told it. He said,
I'm
"Oh,
saying-
you was in there drinking coffee with him."
That's all. That's it. He keeps stopping right there. I'm saying from that part to where he's saying you said people got to run.
And it's like what this fool tells Milk next or what they bring up. Like, I don't even know if I'd get on here and start arguing with somebody if they could say that about me. Like, a lot of these fools are just addicted to the clout, man. But I guess if you did something, you got to stand on it. So I guess I give Homeboy a little credit for that.
Fades or you checked him to run fades or something like
The
that.
man lying, man. He ain't the truth, man. The nigga lying. He was suspect from the point when I got up in the dorm. He's a fucking white boy, and he's
Mainline white boy, county blues.
Yeah, he's a white.
I give Milk credit, bro, if you really mainline white boy, but there's a mostly black and Hispanics in the county, so he probably wouldn't have too much trouble. Probably just from ops, you know, because any of the other ops from the Black Hoods are loved to gonna be like, yeah, I scrapped that dude Milk, yeah, blah, 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 blah. You know, it's like it's a little stripe on the arm.
Hey, boy.
Check mark on your checkboard.
Can I talk?
No,
You was drinking coffee.
Nah,
You was
bullshit. You don't deserve
Can I
it.
talk? Can I
You
talk?
don't deserve no shine. You a bullshit ass, fake, wannabe motherfucking crip. Show me a picture with you in some 107s. Show me something. Prove it.
But shit, when I catch up with you, I'm gonna whoop your ass
You ain't
then.
gonna do shit. You ain't, cause I just
You know-
hurt them feelings. Y'all just picked
Ain't
that
no-
truth out here. I ain't never
Ain't no
gonna get no
feeling. You
buster,
ain't the
no
truth,
time to
nigga.
talk.
I was the
let
first nigga that told I rock board it up, nigga. That shit didn't. Nigga, I was the first nigga that told I rock board it up, nigga. That shit didn't come for you. Anything else you love, nigga. As far as you talk about.
For sure, Milk would be a trophy, right? Not, you know, not like the trophy like, oh, we got someone that's put a bunch of numbers on the scoreboard, but just in the sense of they got Milk, you know? Probably most of them probably wouldn't go for that, but there would be some guy that just didn't care.
About a nigga snitch. And nigga, you bitches didn't go to court or nothing.
So you didn't roll it up?
I rolled it up, but where the fuck you get snitching from, bitch?
I wonder what this guy did to get rolled up, though, because they pretty much said 3 dudes beat him up, forced him out the dorm, and then an hour later, the cops came, got those 3 dudes. But what happens in county jail, because there's cameras everywhere, that if you got forced out the dorm and you look like you got beat up or whatever, all they're going to go do is look at the cameras and find out exactly who did it.
How they come an hour later and they snatched an hour later after you rolled it up, they came in there and snatched 3 people. The 3 people that they snatched was all involved in that situation. How they figure it out?
Lucky them. Lucky them. I'm glad they got y'all bitch. I lucky them.
Lying and saying, you out here telling people that you Porky. You little or baby Porky. You ain't got shit to do with Porky. Porky would have fucked you over. Porky would have murdered you in the county jail if he crossed paths. And you know that.
Hey, he would have got you if he knew what you did.
I was in there with Porky. I was in there.
This shit happened
with Porky.
This shit happened before that. If I sent word over here,
No. I told Porky about that shit. Everybody knew about what happened.
Okay.
Yeah,
Homeboy
Milk
just sits here like,
Porky
my
turned
master
that.
plan came
Porky
together.
Milk keep it sealed.
Milk kept it sealed.
That sound like some Buster shit.
Porky
That
would have
sound like
butchered
some Buster shit.
Yeah, Porky would have butchered you. Porky would have butchered you.
If I catch up with you or anything look like you, I'm fucking you over,
How?
Milk.
When you only in Lancaster and shit, you in Monrovia.
In this back and forth, Milk definitely got way more to say than homeboy here, Smoov.
Yeah, though. Where you be at? I seen the nigga.
I'm in LA. I never left LA.
I seen the nigga walk you all the way to your door, dissing the set. You act like you ain't hear shit.
You ain't never seen nobody walk me.
Nigga walked you. You acting like you couldn't hear the nigga.
Nobody walking me.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, never.
Where's that video at? We gotta find it.
Yeah, roll it up. I seen you roll it up, and I seen an hour later, everybody that whooped your motherfucking feet got pulled up out of there. I seen that.
How we catch a fade?
Yeah, I seen that. Buster.
How catch a fade though?
But pull up to the Salo and have them call me. Yeah, pull up to the Salo and tell them to call me. That's how you'll get a fade.
All right, ended. So I think, is this the video that they were talking about?
Press play.
Fuck Snoovin, nigga. Milk74 killer, nigga. Fuck any nigga from Snoovin, nigga.
Milk.
Fuck your dead homies, nigga.
Damn,
Hello, nigga. Fuck Snoovin, nigga. Fuck Snoovin, nigga. Milk74 killer, nigga. Fuck
But if homeboy wanted it, he could have ran up in there and got him.
any nigga from Snoovin, nigga. Fuck your dead homies, nigga.
Milk probably just didn't want to pull out the fucking blicky and shut the place down. But yeah, I mean, some dude, you could obviously have heard that guy, right? Even if you had your fucking earpods in, you could have heard the homeboy for sure. All right, let's see what Trench's News got to say about J-Dog. Did it get taken down or something?
You want to support me? Go to Nina. Only y'all, it's your boy Trench's News, and I'm back at y'all with another one. Appreciate all love support. Thanks for everyone who subscribed to the channel. If you ain't subbed to my channel, make sure you join the membership.
So if y'all don't know, J-Dog's the one that said G Herbo couldn't come back to the block or whatever and wasn't welcome. And then a couple weeks later, that fool J-Dog ended up getting shot.
Shout out to all my mods, members, and supporters, man. I appreciate all y'all. Hey, remember, if you got anything extra, food, hygiene, clothes, back it up, take it outside, and give it to the less fortunate. Remember, we all one step away from being homeless. I don't care how much money you say you got or think you got. Mother Nature could come destroy it all, and now you're homeless, so make sure you get back. It's Thursday, y'all. Remember, CPD can't save you or your local police department, so make sure you keep your head on the swivel. All right, y'all, we talking about what happened to No Limit J-Dog, man. I do have the real video footage of the killing, man. The killers, y'all better run, man. But we did see the beef between J-Dog and No Limit Herbo, and then the people who jumped in and engaged on Herbo's side, and then J-Dog was end up killed after that, man. Make sure y'all smash that like button, man, so this video get around. If you got Twitter, TikTok, Reddit, Twitch, Facebook, Market, Bayzoo, hook it up. I will be. And before he left, No Limit, NLMB, they was all together. They was, you know, committing crimes and doing everything together. And so now that J-Dog out, J-Dog trying to fix everything, all the fixing, but he don't understand that there's no fixing. And instead of these guys who out, you know, telling them, or G Herbo giving them a ring. Hey, shorty, it ain't the same no more.
Colds are
hey,
worse, man.
Motherfuckers gonna get Rico.
And the weather's probably changing over there. Is it kind of chilly over that way already?
Trying to be in this shit and explain it to him. But that didn't happen, man. He went off on a rant, you know, saying that, you know, if you ain't trying to go federal, then stop keeping No Limit out your mouth, because you ain't doing nothing to go federal, you know? And that's why I go back to saying that J-Dog right. If G Herbo rapping about KTS, they ops and sliding and study rapping about what Max and them did and all that, right? It ends up falling back on J-Dog and them who's standing outside, because KTS members or Lakeside, whatever, whoever they ops, they not sliding to California to go and see G Herbo, you know, about what he's saying. They sliding 3 blocks over, catch who they could catch, and then slide off, and now somebody dead. G Herbo said he ain't bonding nobody out or paying for funerals or none of that. So technically, J-Dog is right. He right about it, man. But we're gonna watch these videos, man. And, you know, I got the video of him being killed. I just want to say, No Limit, whoever that was, man, y'all some cowards, bro. Y'all some straight cowards.
I appreciate the tip, Quick. I'm gonna figure out how to get it up on my screen over here. I thought it should have just popped up. And then, is 420 the only option? If not, I gotta lower that too. But I'll figure it out.
I seen like people surrounding him. I seen 3 guys walk off on this video, and y'all just left J-Dog. Y'all just ran on him after he got shot, bro. We got the video, man. You better run, better run. You better run, buddy.
Man,
but here we go, y'all.
That's like this. This shit go, man. I don't want to get into it with the guy. This is not about getting to it with the guy. This is about me understanding where I'm from. Like right now, I'm on Escanaba. Like this is Faisal land because ran this shit. You know the memories. Like these niggas got all this money. You know what I'm saying? Like this what Faisal really like survived that out here. Like cuz it's dirty. Look at these cribs, bro. Like look at my block. Like no bullshit.
Oh,
like,
only tips set up?
You see this shit? This shit terrible.
Okay.
Look at all these abandoned cribs. Like, G
I gotta go fuck with it.
Come take care of this shit, bro. Like, you get too
I'm gonna
much
do
money,
it after
bro.
the stream, because if not,
like, because like,
you know,
they got tombstones,
it's hard to multitask when you're trying to figure something out.
Blocks on Escanaba. Like, all we asking for is we ain't want your money, bro. Open up something, bro. Give us something. Like, you know, we can go to the store right here. We can't even go to the store no more. Like, what the fuck? How you doing? See, neighbors love us. They still, like, they know who the real, who the fake. Hey, babe, you know what I'm saying? This shit going on. You feel me? It's no more store. The wall Faisal used to be at post up right here. Like, Like, the whole store is broke down. Make me want to cry. Like, y'all don't even understand. Like, where's this store at?
But it's like, y'all don't understand that y'all the ones living there that have kind of fucked shit up and made it to where the stores can't be there. If G Herbo comes, invests in a store and opens it, the community got to change before any store is going to change at all.
Where is it at? The store, the green store, Bandy. Like, what the fuck? Like, you getting all this money. You talk about this shit. Like, this what you live.
But it probably would be a
Bezos,
good
like, this
investment.
MB.
I mean, but you would just have to do it and be anonymous. You couldn't be like, oh, that's G Herbo's store over there. That ain't gonna be good for anybody. But if you did it and you're like some kind of like hidden anonymous and just helping out the neighborhood, you could sell incredible diapers. I'm sure they need them over there.
Y'all getting all this money. It's steel bandit cribs and shit that ain't get built out here. This shit terrible. The same crib for 20 years I used to stand on is still bandit. When we shot the fake niggas in the gangway right here on Escadaba. Yeah, you know that. See what I'm saying? You were kin with Alicia? They know who the real is. They know I'm from Fazelland. This is I've been out.
So I guess this is the footage of them getting deleted. So it's like, I see like a handful of dudes. Is there like 3 dudes right here? Kind of looks like a couple dudes. I see someone moving over here. It's funny, we haven't heard Wack talk about incredible diapers in like 3 months. Man, I thought this footage was a little clear. Oh, wow.
Man, I hope everybody who watched this video.
I mean, it looks like they're all kind of chilling, right?
Man, I hope everybody.
I mean, it seems like they were all kind of just chilling.
Everybody who watched this video, man, know that there ain't no friends in the streets and on blocks, man. People sign with the money. People sign with they little crews. Like it ain't gang, man. This man got killed, man, for voicing his opinion, basically, because he ain't act out on nothing. He was approached about coming at G Herbo. He stood his ground, man. You know, he put hands and feet on the motherfucker, you know, who bigger than him. And he got killed, man. Condolences to J-Dog, man. This what really happened to J-Dog.
Yeah, you couldn't really see a lot right there. It kind of looked like they were kind of chilling. I mean, some guy could have ran up from one angle, but yeah, we didn't see no flashes. Shit, who knows?
Bruh, hey, ain't no friends in the street. Niggas backdooring. We done seen too many videos of people getting backdoored. It was a kid walking with 2 other guys. Man, they shot him down and then told his mama that the ops did it, you know, which is crazy, man. You know, the other guy, another shorty got shot out west. He got shot in the head. His friends ran off, said that the ops did it. They found out.
Damn, yeah, on Amazon it says the diapers are currently unavailable. Damn, I wonder what happened, Wack. They got a website. It looks like you can order directly from the website, though. Yeah, you can order directly from his website. It's funny, doesn't it look like, what's that cartoon on Pixar with the superhero dudes that wear the red outfits? Isn't it called Incredible or something? But that's what it reminds me of.
Out that his friend had did the whole time. His uncle found him. His uncle was looking for him and found him in a gangway. Well, the police found him, but his uncle found him too because he was walking up at the same time. But yeah, man, No Limit J-Dog, man, he cat out 9 years. He thought it was the same. He just didn't know, man.
I just turned that shit
it
off.
Ain't the same no more, man. And to G Herbo, he have a right to get out. But as you getting out, G Herbo, you can't keep on rapping about what Mad Max did, or you can't keep on rapping about them guys, man, because the ops.
All right, now he just kind of babbles on. Man, I thought that was going to be a better video. I just wanted to catch this one spot right here because
I quote 7 Hail Marys. Heard about the situation.
It's funny because I guess Hefe's brother had to like switch his name up or something, but They were saying CK, someone by the name of CK, but remember CK Wack?
Raw, y'all get what I'm speaking on about this name thing. I get a call from NBA. This is the same guy that was with Loose Cannon.
I don't know if I'm just saying I haven't heard him talk about it, bro. Like he was pumping it up and then now it just went silent. I mean, if I had to buy diapers, I would support him and buy them, but my kid's already growing. I don't need to really buy diapers. I mean, who knows? Maybe he built it up and sold it off already and somebody else is taking over. Who knows? I don't know. It's just, bro, all we heard in every episode was Incredible Diapers like 4 or 5 times, and then it just went completely silent. I'm sitting there, bro, so I soak up everything. I notice when shit doesn't get talked about no more. My whole job is just to sit there and listen and make sure it's going good, so I just soak it all up.
And that was an MDC, you know what I'm saying, that Loose Cannon was on the floor with, that Loose Cannon had put on the phone, were academic. Get a call, see the federal number pop up. I answer the phone. Said the call is coming from FCI Phoenix. They like, man, what? So he like, I told y'all that's what it is. Whatever it's gonna be, that's what it's gonna be. So from there,
no, it's a cool job for
they
sure.
spin off.
Like you could have a lot of worse off jobs. Sometimes it starts to feel like a little Groundhog Day-ish, especially on slow news weeks when there ain't a lot going on and they just kind of talk about the same thing. That's when it's like, but for the most part, yeah, I could be doing a lot of other shit. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely fun. For the most part, it's different. But it's definitely better when there's a lot of topics, a lot of news, and then a lot of people flowing. What's poor tab? Lower tab? Poor tab?
Holler at the other neighborhoods, they politic. It comes to the kitchen, it get brought up by another guy. So I guess they had a meeting. I wasn't there when this happened, but I had ended up coming to this yard about 8 to 9 months after this had happened.
Want me to
And when I
Google
got
that?
to the
What's
yard,
a poor tab by level?
you know, they was calling the homie, what was they calling, bro? They was calling him Essay. They was calling him Essay. And
yeah, I don't even know what
the
that
homie,
is.
when I had seen that, because, you know, I had called him the old blank, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, people was calling him Essay, you know, Essay, you know what I'm saying? Hey, my boy Essay, ooh, Essay, and stuff like that. So, you know, when I asked the homie, like, you know, what's up? You know, the homie had explained to me the situation, you feel me? And he was like, you know,
these things
I
right
wasn't
here,
afraid to stand on
Dante?
business. You know, my name is what my name is, and I got other AKAs that I'm under, and I could have came up here under them AKAs, but I didn't. But, you know what I'm saying, just so it didn't break up the Crip card and furthermore create confusion, you know, I allow the homies to call me Essay.
I mean, bro, if it's pure CBD, then that shit's probably good for you. I've never really super got into the straight CBD shit, but I remember when they were first extracting it and they were extracting the CBD and it was like all like the crystally stuff. When I would roll that, sprinkle it in the backwood or dab it, you would definitely feel like all the inflammation, everything just, I don't know. CBD definitely works. I've never super got into it, but yeah, if someone gave me these, I'd definitely be interested. I'd try them. Wow, they got all kinds, but I don't understand if it's CBD or 10. Okay, well, these are THC tablets. Okay, so they got some THC, some CBD. Because I was like, I don't know why it matters if it's sativa, hybrid, or indica if it's CBD, but that makes sense because these are THC ones. But then it kind of just takes away, like the CBD ones I get, but I'm more of like a smoking and the ritual, breaking it down, rolling it. So it's more than just the getting high. It's more like just the time. It's like my fidget spinner. What's the difference between these two? CBDA, CBD. I guess whatever CBDA is. How much do they go for? $36 bolas? No, I'm pretty sure that shit probably works for show.
I'm like, you know, it made sense, whatever the case may be. You know, at one point in time, I might not have understood it, but at this time, I was of age, you know what I'm saying, to reconcile and understanding logic. The second time I've heard about the situation was with another guy whose name was Lil OK, that was from A-Tray Hoover.
I wonder how OK turns into, well, I guess I get it, kinda.
He also went to
That's
the
like the name of my crew, OK, Outcast, but we use a K instead of a C to switch it up.
To where he had to have AKA as well,
OK
you know,
all day.
and he chose Trey Prince.
Yeah, right here. when they
Third time
get,
I seen the situation, we had.
Like, I wonder if Wack ever had trouble when he had his old name when he hit the yard.
That homie on the yard, that name was PK. And
then is it just like Blank Killer? This is gonna be your name from the hood, little homie. Blank Killer.
the Bloods wasn't feeling it. Not all the Bloods, but there was a percentage and fraction.
I mean, I guess how many fucking hats do you gotta have hanging up if you can be called Blank Killer?
Who wasn't feeling him being called PK out in the open. He took a few squabbles or whatever the case may be, and you know he
They
went
sell
on
him
about
out
his name
at the dispensary out there,
being
Dante,
PK,
or
you feel
just
me?
like at the store?
They also had some Bloods up there who had CKs in front of their name, right? But
yeah, this is the part I wanted to get to because I'm sure y'all heard Wack say he used to be CK Wack when he first went away, and then after he got there, he just dropped the CK and went with Wack.
Had some Bloods up there who had CKs in front of their name, right? But out of respect, I think their homies was already telling them like, hey, look, that's gonna create problems or they ain't gonna fly. So, you know, they had one homie named CK something and they were just calling him Killer. Lo and behold, overall, y'all get what I'm speaking on about this name thing.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty just interesting, the CK part. The rest, whatever, because Wack always makes a big deal about it. All right, let's see what else we got over here. Bro, trip out on this. So Snoop Dogg features same-sex couples in children's series Doggyland. Like, what? I wonder how much he had to get paid to do this shit. And I wonder if the homies from the hood are going to give him a DP. I'm sure we could probably find the article right here. Oh, wow. Women fighting at the Breezy show? All right, let's see. We got to see. She's like, don't fuck with my Breezy experience. They're probably wasted too. Like, you know, we got white girl wasted. Are these black girl wasted? Oh wow, she came and snuck one. You see that? She ran around. She ain't playing. She ran around from the side and got her. Look at her come around here. Bitch, boom. Oh, wow. That's the worst. Did she take her shoe off? I don't know if you've ever gotten in a fight with a dude and then his broad's right there. She takes her high heel off and starts hitting you with it. That's just happened to me once. You're like, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, see, homeboy got his grill like, you get your ass out of here. Maybe that's security. And then they start grabbing hair and not letting go. Oh. Oh, that's a girl. Oh yeah, this fucking Chris Brown track is gonna get me copywritten. Yeah, bro, fucking hard ass heel, and it's like a point, and they just. No, a long ass time ago, bro, and that's why my tooth a little dark. Is we're standing out front of my homie's apartment building, right? And this old lady's walking her dog, and she walked past, and we're just kind of tripping, like, dude, that's an old ass lady walking the dog. And then the dog pulled her over, and she fell. So we went over there to help her up. Well, this fucking like 6'5", bro, big ass white dude thought we were like picking on the old lady, bro, when we were just helping her up. So he came over all drunk, and he was like arguing with this girl before this, kind of off to the other side, talking shit. So then we end up getting in a fight with this dude, bro. And this is a big ass dude. Me and my homies are like 18, 19, we're all not even that big. And then this broad comes over and starts hitting us with the fucking heel. And then my homegirls jump on her. Man, it was a shit show. All because this drunk fucker thought we were picking on the old lady when really we were just helping her up and getting the dog under control. That was a crazy night, bro. And then the dude ended up like dropping his shit, so he took it. Tried to give it back, but he never showed up. Because it had his phone in there too. So we're like, yeah, meet us here, bro. He never came, so we just ended up throwing it away. Oh yeah, we're trying to find fucking the Snoop Dogg article. I want to see what's this show about. So Beyonce's giving up the cowboy hat. Oh, maybe she can't wear that shit out there and over there. Oh, wow. Eminem smitten with his stylist. Has he got a new piece of ass? Oh, wow. Eminem has found himself a new woman, and it's someone who's been in his circle for years. Man, he probably been hitting it on and off this whole time and was like, you know what? I fuck with you. All right, where the fuck is this? Oh, here we go. Snoop Dogg, gay couples and kids shows okay now, and I put some in my series. Snoop Dogg is no longer. All right, let's watch the video.
Love is Love is a record that my kids program, Doggyland, presented me. Where it's the song where it's teaching love is love, it's teaching parenthood, it's teaching the situations that kids and the world is going through right now in a beautiful way through song, dance, melody, and just trying to get more understanding, clarity on how we live and the way we live. And I felt like this music is a beautiful, bridge to bringing understanding. This is a program that we've been doing for years where we involve kids, and these are things that kids have questions about. So now hopefully we can help answer these questions and, help them to live a happy life and understand that love is love.
Death Row
And
Pictures.
I don't know if you knew this, but I was a nanny in New York.
No, you wasn't. You wasn't no nanny. You probably was letting the kids do whatever they want.
I sure did.
Man.
I sure did. But I had like 8 jobs, and
Are you Jamaican? Because I have 3 jobs.
Well, I had 8. And one of them.
A dude being a nanny is just a little awkward, bro. Right? Like, would you leave your kids with the grown-ass man as the nanny? I don't know. Maybe like family member, someone you know, but for some reason it just felt like a woman's a little safer in that situation.
One of them was being a nanny, and it was to 2 dads. And I had, I grew up in Tennessee, so I had never really seen that before.
Well, I guess
And
2 dads.
I didn't really think anything of it. I was like, I'm in New York, And, but they had one son named Malcolm, and I was his nanny for about 2 years, and we formed a really big bond. And I was like, I don't know what I can possibly do for these 2 dads. Because they kept finding ways to support me. They were like, because I also was a personal trainer.
Right.
They were like, well, we'll also personal train with you, and then you can also help them with piano. They just wanted to support me being a struggling, artist in New York. And so I was like, what can I possibly do for them for Christmas? Because I can't really buy them anything. But I wrote them this long letter being like, you have made me realize that I can be a dad. And they cried and they framed it and put it up. So I think what you're doing with Doggyland, and thank you for letting me be a part of it. It is important because,
That fool seemed like got a little
like we've
sugar
seen
in his
in
tank
media
too, right?
lately, like you get to see everybody represented, and it's important. And I'm really, really happy that you're doing that with Love is Love.
Man, love is love. That's what it's always been for me. And thank my mother, my grandmother, and the people that put that spirit in me as a kid, because, we always tended to tour when we want to be grown and we want to try things on our own and we want to try to venture out. But it's always been instilled in my heart that to lead with love and to show love. And I feel like that's the reason why we're together. I think that's why we able to, take our...
I mean, it was a kind of when I had to cross this bridge, and putting in the shows, I don't know, a little tricky. But I guess everybody needs some kind of representation, right? But when I had to cross this bridge was when my kids started going to elementary school, and there was a couple gay parents, whatever, that had kids, and, they adopted them, and I was like, damn, I really had to sit back and look, like, I guess it's better for this kid to be in this house where they're taking care of him and helping and all that than him being in foster care or something else, And then also there was my kids. Also, there was a person that worked there that was a girl that transitioned into a guy. My kids might have been a little young to like see it, but homie was cool as fuck. Homie was cool. It's just, bro, it's kind of crazy. It's part of life nowadays. Putting it into the kids show is a little wild, but I guess I can't just be going against it completely. But it's great how it starts off. Snoop is no longer uncomfortable with gay couples being portrayed in children's movies. See, I don't know, man. I'm a little on the fence, bro. Like growing adult shows, whatever, which is meant to show support to LGBTQ youth. And he told The Voice contestant Jeremy Balot, whatever his name is, in a promotional chat all about why he feels necessary to represent gay couples in his animated kids show Doggyland. Oh, wow. We even get a promotional?
Wow, wow, wow.
I couldn't imagine like the dad's like, it's a kid show, so they ain't gonna be kissing and doing any weird shit.
Different families make us all great. There's no debate. That's how we relate. Love is patient. Love is grace. Love is safe. A real magical place. I'm proud to love.
Yeah, that's the only like where it gets a little confusing, because even like over sexual shit in movies, I feel like it's so weird for just men and women. But if a young boy is growing up confused and he's like, well, let me go suck on it and see if I am that. And it's like, bro, if you are influenced by something, so then you're like, let me try it if I am that way. It's like, bro, that was nurture, right? Nurture versus nature. That's nurturing you into trying something rather than you naturally being that way. I don't know if I have any evidence to back that up, but that's kind of how it feels to me, right? Because they're going to be influenced by it.
I'm proud of you. I love my parents. They love you too.
But yeah, in the kids' film, I don't see them probably having like kissing dogs. Yeah, I gotta get a little better at talking about tricky shit like this. The young, wild, and free rapper gushes about the theme of the song in their chat, noting, I felt like the music is a beautiful bridge for bringing understanding. No, I'm glad that makes sense, bro, because it's just, I don't know. These are rough topics. Like politics, all that shit I really don't care to talk about, but start talking about this stuff, I don't know, man. It's a little tricky. And I've came across good people that transition, good people that are gay. You know, it's like, bro, everyone's just trying to live life. And I've came across people that were raised by gay parents, and they're straight. So it's a beautiful thing that kids can have parents of all walks and be shown love, to be taught what love is. Yeah, love should be first, no matter what. Being able to have parents from all walks of life, whether it be two fathers, two mothers, whatever it is, love is the key. Yeah, as long as like the gay parents, like even with my kids, bro, I want them to grow up to be who they're going to grow up to be. Obviously, moral compass, whatever, all that stuff. But when it comes to everything else, like I ain't trying to coach them into doing this, coach them into do that. I might throw little things out there and be like, do you like this? Have you seen this? But I'm not going to be like, you have to do this because I'm trying to live through you and I want you to blah, blah. Like my son listens to Tame Impala. He stayed up last night till 9 o'clock. Well, he stayed up obviously past 9, but he got on Discord chat with his homies and he played it through Spotify on his end, and they all listened to the new Tame Impala album. To me, that's like elevator music, coffee shop, like background shit, but these kids are fucking with it. I feel like the kids are circling back to real shit. A lot of people think AI and all this shit's gonna take over. I already see like my son and his friends, they're more into like rock music, real shit. Like my son was listening to Nirvana the other day, like learning how to play it on his guitar. All right, so pretty much, yeah, this Snoop Dogg got some gay parents in his cartoons. All right, what else we got over here? Oh, this is crazy, bro. They must be giving out some gnarly benefits or something. Value Entertainment posted, a Department of Homeland Security official has confirmed that over 175,000 Americans have applied to join ICE. A stunning surge in interest as the agency ramps up recruitment nationwide. I don't think we need 175,000 more of these motherfuckers. You know, I just don't. See, maybe we can find the article. Top of the morning, I'm just going to say you. I don't know how to pronounce it. Louis C.K., the top op. Yeah, let's see if we can find any more about this. Oh, wow, right here it says, join us. This is why they're all signing up, bro. Up to a 50K bonus. That's why they're all signing up. They left that out of the headline. That it's a 50K bonus. But imagine, what's 175,000 times 50K? But yeah, the whole reason, bro, is because you're giving them a 50,000 sign-on bonus. It's not like they're just signing up because they want to sign up. They're probably like, oh, I got to do something. And if these fuckers going to give me a 50K signing bonus, shit. Hiring incentives. To attract applicants, ICE has offered a robust package of incentives, including signing bonuses up to 50K, student loan repayment options, and enhanced retirement benefits. Age restrictions for applicants have also been lifted. So that means you can be an old-ass dude signing up for your 50K. That's dirty work, Trump. And those taxpayers got to pay this 50K a person and pay off student loans. ICE and DHS have held career expos across the country to expedite the hiring process, including events in Texas, Utah, and August, September. So wow, as of September 25th, 18,000 job offers have been extended to applicants. Yeah, no, Trump's fucking bro. And then look at this other one. Like, bro, this is getting out of hand. Because all that's going to happen is once Trump's out of the office, if he fucking doesn't die of health causes before then, they're just going to indict him for something, bro. Want to know about the indictment of former Trump National Security Advisor John Bolton? Pretty much, here, I guess let's see what I got to say here. But pretty much they're saying he was telling his wife and his kids and family members shit that was going on at the office. Trump, former National Security Officer Advisor turned adversary, was indicted by federal grand jury in Maryland on Thursday. The third high-profile Trump political enemy to be indicted in less than a month, bro. This is crazy. Like, you starting to like arrest your enemies, man. I don't know, man. Slippery slope. Faces 8 counts of transmission of national defense information and 10 counts of retention of national defense information. Essentially, prosecutors say Bolton kept and shared with his family members digital diaries of his activities that included all kinds of classified material from when he was a national secretary advisor. It's not like he was telling other people.
Time that John Bolton was national
He was just
security
telling his wife and kids what he's doing for a living.
On a regular basis,
which I get
Bolton
you're not
sent
allowed to do,
diary-like
but
entries to individuals 1 and 2 that contained information classified up to the top secret SCI level. Bolton wrote.
But this is crazy. This is like slippery slope, man. Throwing away your political enemies. Because you know that shit's just going to come back around, bro. You know it's just coming back around to you.
Many of these diary-like entries by transcribing his handwritten notes from his day's activities into word processing documents, which he then electronically sent to people through a commercial, non-government messaging application. Another thing in this indictment, I still am reading through it, but there's 2 other things that I'm seeing right now. One is that some of this information was printed out and kept in his home in Maryland.
These fuckers hold a vengeance, bro. They're going to start going after his kids. But I wonder, can Trump pardon himself before he leaves office so they can't do nothing to him? Like, is that possible for him to do? I guess let me Google. Let me do some Googles.
Less than 2 months ago. That is something that the indictment notes. Another thing the indictment notes is in 2018 when he was writing or communicating with one of the people he sent some of these diary-like memos or journal entries to. They asked, why are we using this? And Bolton responded, according to the indictment, for diary in the future, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. Casey?
For diary in the future. All right, Caitlin, you keep reading through.
So yeah, it says the president cannot pardon himself for future crimes. The U.S. Supreme Court in 1866 affirmed that a presidential pardon can be issued at any time after its commission, but not before. Legal experts and Department of Justice opinions also reinforce that the pardon power does not extend to future offenses. But didn't Biden pardon his son? Maybe not for future shit, but he pardoned him like early on in his case, right? Nice. Yeah, I found this dispensary that they do fucking sales a lot of the days during the week. And you know, like when you have the first time patient or whatever sale, man, they do that shit like 4 days out the week, just on different stuff. But like, bro, I'm gonna start going there. But yeah, so long story short, he can't fully pardon himself.
That, and we will come back if you find anything that you think we should share immediately with the viewers. Elliot Williams, can I just get you to react to what we just learned from Caitlin?
Yeah. So a couple things. I can't remind the public enough, an indictment is written by prosecutors, a grand jury only has prosecutors in it, and it's a one-sided document. But
he's got a right to a defense.
Really bad. What is really bad? What is described there. And it's the kind of thing that every person who's been on this panel thus far who's had classified information is warned about. They warn you when you come in, they warn you when you leave, and you get periodic trainings and reminders about how to handle the document. So the idea about transcribing things and putting them down and so on.
Yeah, I guess keeping a diary and writing it down is a little excessive, because if somebody got their hands on it, but I'm sure Trump has told his old lady and people around him stuff he shouldn't be telling them.
Is just foolish. You know, Casey, one thing to respond to your own question about these things in people's homes, I will note that at a certain level of government, at the National Security Advisor level or the secretaries or so on, they'll often have a secure facility in their house, and will have it, you know, I remember the attorneys general that I worked with often did, and they'll trick out a room in their house where they can view and regard classified information. That might be a way some of these folks end up with these things in their homes. Now, again, there's still a process and a procedure for handling it, and they're warned as aggressively as anybody else about how to do it. But just, it's not outside the realm of possibility that someone at that level of government might have access to such materials in their house. But again, what we're reading here is...
Yeah, he's probably wishing, damn, I wish I didn't do that. But I wonder, like, how'd they even know that he had it at his house? So he had to be telling people something if they even knew he had it there. Or somehow have footage of him taking it with them. I don't know, man. They would just have to know some shit. Bro, this is pretty crazy. So, I don't know how many nights he played in Atlanta, but didn't Atlanta just give him the key to the city like a couple days ago? And now they're already canceling his show? Yeah. Cancels second tour stop in Atlanta on Saturday. The NBA Youngboy concert canceled. State Farm Arena has made the decision to cancel the Youngboy concert show scheduled on Saturday, October 18th in Atlanta. If you purchase through Ticketmaster, refunds will be issued, blah, blah, blah. Bro just got the key to the city, though. Yeah, that's the first thing I said. Like, how you going to cancel a show when you got on stage and gave him something? I wonder if something happened at his first show in Atlanta. Let's see what the comments say. Yeah, he got the key to the city. Oh, wow. So we got false information. If what she's saying true, Fulton County denied him for the keys to the city. They just honored him for being a good, talented musician. They just want to get on stage and try to get some fame themselves. Sounds like all they were doing. State officials denied him the key to the city. Y'all need to go read that again. That's fake news. Well, that's what I get for reading headlines. Georgia State denied him for the keys to the city. Go read it. No, they wasn't expecting I Hate YB to be played for his safety, not him. No, they canceled that show. LMAO. They have to pay him still, though. So I wonder, because he played I Hate YB at the first one, that they canceled the second one? I wonder how many shows they've canceled so far. Let's see if AI could tell us. How many of NBA young boys shows it doesn't really give me a direct answer. It's like the third one. I think it's maybe like the third one. All right, well, I stretched those topics out pretty good. Now we got like 30 minutes left to bullshit around. Let's see what No Jumper got on their news tab. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, bro.
He's a citizen! He's a citizen!
This is the moment federal agents held a 19-year-old man to the ground outside a Chicago convenience store.
I'm telling them I'm a U.S. citizen. I'm here. I'm legal. I'm born here. So they didn't try to hear none of that though.
The video was filmed after a Border Patrol vehicle collided with an SUV during an immigration enforcement operation. The collision sparked a hostile reaction from the nearby crowd. Yoreli Jimenez, who filmed the video, says she saw federal agents chasing occupants of the vehicle into a Walgreens store.
He's a citizen!
So they crashed into them and then go chase them down and arrest their ass. Yeah, there was a shooting outside the Youngboy LA show, but it was like after it. I think it was like down the block. It wasn't like in the venue on crypto property. I think it was like across the block.
He's a citizen! Get the
Jimenez told CNN she and 2 others ran into the store to film the incident, but were confronted by agents when they tried to leave. Jimenez and King say he was taken into custody, but released later that day.
I just graduated high school, so they could come from literally anybody, and that's not right.
CNN has reached out.
This fucking dude, WI, is keeping the streets safe. Now, at this point, they're just picking on people, bro. They lied to us about this. It's like arrested him and however he was later released. What if he had somewhere to be? What if he had a job interview or something he had to do and you just fucked him off?
Out to the Department of Homeland Security for comment about this incident.
Get the
John Cena announces he'll retire from WWF after his final match in December 2025. I'm beyond grateful for every moment. Yeah, they brought him back this year and really rolled out the carpet for him. But I wonder why they blocked out the W. Oh, maybe it's just something on the screen right here. What else we got here? Yeah, and going through the news like this is a little rough. Let's see what the No Jumper Reddit got to offer us. I think we all know who could save this universe. Fuck, who was it? Adam interviewed somebody the other day, and they said they know him and they work out with him. So maybe Adam will actually get that one day. These taste test things are pretty funny. I mean, the menthol one would be easy, but maybe it's not menthol. Brian Pumper. Oh, who Adam interview? Might have been that T-Mac guy. Might have been him. Oh, is this I did see they've been updating the No Jumper Clips channel. For a couple weeks there, it was a little dry. Tam clowns Brandon, says he's lame and annoying. All right, let's see Tam go off.
No. No.
Nah, it's
Yes or
bad.
no? Yeah.
He got to show up to a show if you want to talk.
No. No.
He got to show.
No.
He got to show up to his own show.
Exactly. Hell no.
All right.
And
I
Brandon,
vote yes.
Brandon annoying because it's like you just be calling to dance on people's graves and to point fingers. Are you mad you wasn't a successful street? You wasn't successful at nothing else either. Look like. So stop doing that.
Okay.
He be online saying Pookie and Ray Ray and like he not black. What do you think white people see when they see you, Pookie?
I fuck with Brandon.
Come on, be for real. Stop that.
She everything she just said, I believe that is correct, but I do fuck with.
He has some very harsh.
Yeah, when he was saying those, I was like, bro, Brandon, you're crazy.
I don't know, because Sam's never really, she's debated him and things like that, but she's never like come super sideways and been like, oh.
I wonder if this is Tam's normal dress style or if she really likes the dresses and the heels.
What Brandon said.
I just feel like it's lame. He act like a middle school boy. Like, and you haven't picked on no up here that's your size or in your weight class. and now it was a girl, and you quit. I didn't do nothing to you. You quit on your own. And now it's a girl, and you want to try to bully me at every chance you get. So many little bot pages send me clips and shit of him talking about me in his like dingy apartment. Nobody cares about that shit.
He's calling again,
Like you have nothing going on. He be-
To be fair, Lush is the one that was pitting Brandon and Tam against each other pretty heavily
Yeah.
since the.
No, yeah, I fuck with
know,
Brandon too. He keeps it
insertion
going,
of Tam
but
into no jumper for sure. So I think it got under his skin.
And the
at
one thing I feel like Brandon, like he keeps it once he goes back on the political shit and all that, like leave the gangster shit out of it, I think. But he just stays consistent, and that's the biggest thing in this podcast game is staying consistent with who you are and what you're giving out there.
Point.
Well, I'll say this: like that was done from like an ideological perspective,
Yeah.
like because it made sense. Him being super conservative, pushing this.
Lush is
line
like
for
talking
black
away from the
empowerment
mic today,
under
or
the guise
whenever this
of
was yesterday.
Conservatism and anti, left, like super strict partisan rhetoric or whatever.
Like these mics
She
on the
was kinda
corner
like
need to be more wrapped around, so when he's looking this
So
way,
it
the
wasn't like,
mic's
like
in front of him.
I want Tim and to catch Brandon's face. I was like, you know what? This is like an intellectual that's capable of handling Brandon Smoke that has answers to the facts. Very much so, like you are as well.
Yeah.
and he can't shut us down with the, oh, you're a gangbanger
Yeah,
or this
exactly.
or that.
Because
So it's
at
like,
the end of the day, I'm more of a law-abiding citizen than Brandon. Brandon was a Crip at one point. Brandon was a gang member. He's more of a degenerate than I could ever be. You know what I mean? So it's like,
but he will be able to shut you down like, oh, you're not black.
Exactly.
This and that. Like,
but
bruh.
also, yeah,
exactly. Like so, it gave.
But
like,
also, you know Brandon and how he's gonna react to that type of rhetoric towards him. Like Tam smoked his boots. Like you know how he's gonna react. He's gonna bring that fire to Tam when you kind of started the fire a little bit.
I gotta let my dogs out.
I think that was just common sense as far as this makes sense.
And he jumped out the window saying she smoked your boots in a debate to winch and all this weird. Like that's a whole different level. I feel
So
like as well.
It started off with I'm gonna buy you flowers. You feel me?
Yeah, how did we go from the flower giving
Exactly.
to
And
the
that's
IG
the only
story?
time I ever seen him in person. You gave me flowers, but on the internet, you got so much smoke. Like, bro.
Which could be considered a kind gesture or
Agreed.
very transparent and demeaning.
Mm.
Like, here you go, little girl. You want some flowers? You feel me? Like that is to me. I kind of.
I think it was genuine. It seemed genuine in the moment, and then I think once the narrative got started, or just Tam pushing back on his, I think just rubbed him the wrong way because he thought, oh, she's gonna nice, girl coming up here, and then Tam's a little more opinionated than you might think, and then it's like, oh damn, she low key cooking me. Hold on, I
Or
gotta
he
spend.
probably look at her just like a
Yeah, Tam ain't got a lot of, know I'm saying, blood.
debate partner game, like somebody.
I fuck with Jay Lease, but she didn't really say a whole lot.
That he's,
But you don't call
get what
people
I'm
out their
saying?
name if
I
they
think he
debate
keep.
partner.
I do think
Correct.
Brandon keep a great balance though when it comes to the pot, and just based off of everybody don't sound like they agreeing with the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Although a lot of the that he say is outlandish.
And it'd be off
get what I'm
topic.
saying? But,
Like, how you gonna disagree with somebody and you're not even on the topic that they're talking about? You
Yeah.
can't bring up a whole new point to just talk
Yeah.
about the things that you're knowledgeable about, partially because we've seen it up against Destiny.
Well, it's
So-
just like a lot of the filibuster tactics and things
Mhm.
that he was using, and then the super Trump card of like shut the up Jewish white savior or this or that,
Mhm.
like that he would use against me.
This gets a little
like,
repetitive.
that-
They're gonna get us with any other clickbait titles. I don't know what's Tam's channel. She got like 90K subs. Nothing really much else in here, huh? We've kind of talked about everything. I wonder what Tam's channel is. Let's see if we just put Tam in, see if anything pops up. It's gonna be, see, that's what happens when you get on No Jumper. It kind of drowns out your own channel sometimes, especially if your name's in a bunch of clips. I've noticed that it gets hard to find other people's channel when they start getting a bunch of No Jumper clips going. And this Tam Cure is pretty big, huh? Who knows? If any of y'all know Tam's shit, let me know. All right, we got like 25 more minutes, man. What are we gonna... I wish I could put a brand new S-Class on my dad's tab. Shit. That'd be nice. Let's watch. He usually has pretty good content. Let's see what he got going on. So, 50 cops shut down Sunday Fun Day, helicopter police chase, and pure chaos.
Make sure you get all this on Channel 10 TV. You know what I'm talking about? Channel 10 television. You know what I'm talking about?
Bro, the Calabasas close and Hidden Hills are Valabasas. I don't know where this brand came from, but everybody be rocking it. I don't know if they're buying it or they're just somehow getting it for the low. Well, I guess this fool's got there's paperwork saying that he was pimping an underage girl and blah, blah, blah. On his side, he claims it was lies and shit wasn't happening. I don't know, man. I don't know. Fuck, I don't know.
Yes, hold on. I gotta get this, brother. Hold on. We get that.
Yeah, would I work with him? Probably not. Will I watch his little content he puts out with all these dudes? Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, when the cops start building their barricade, their human barricade. This little decent baby Django, he'd be outside, bro. He'd be always out filming somewhere. Definitely puts a lot of content out. Man, that cop just went running the other way. Went down the wrong hole. More fake denim tears. There's so much fake denim tears, it's unreal. And if you think about it, that's just easy to knock off. All you need is a puff screen and a blank hoodie.
Make sure you walk in formation.
Is this all that happens? I thought you said there's pure chaos. I think, is that Smacks? I think that's Smacks Bike Club. That's the Cocky Riders. That's Vel's club.
I got it on. Yeah. What's happening? It's good. I got you. Don't even trip. Yeah, we outside with it, man. Baby Draco, 1995.
It's like, why'd they even come? They just come to see what's going on and now they're leaving?
These speech at DC? Yup, DC baby Draco Farr. I did a little vlog with my little. Yup, who? J Deuce and my little. Okay, yeah, okay. But they know who the truth is. Y'all can buy stop there. Y'all know who the truth is. Y'all can buy news. Go viral every time.
I wonder if Dirt Bike Kid's part of this squad, man. That kid's pretty damn good. No, I don't think he's ever been on No Jumper. I think closest he been is when he was outside getting that little cell phone footage of everybody. That's an ad bike. It's kind of boring, Draco. This is like B-roll. You're not even like really interviewing anybody.
Man, the realest one on,
Yeah, he should be like letting us know what's going on. How did we get here? Why are they leaving? This is some good B-roll though. For sure, some good B-roll. I wonder, all the cops probably just like, damn, bro, put the fucking phone down. Nope. We're filming, you bastards. Alright, so pretty much fucking nothing happens. Just a bunch of B-roll. Alright, 15 more minutes, man. Damn, so they're saying the war that started over one girl. The MS's and the 8th Street. I'm not surprised, though. That's mainly how most of the beef started, is over a girl. But you know what's crazy? We still haven't heard anything about the Rose Can Rico. Oh yeah, fuck it. Let's finish off with this.
You ain't getting money though, Peel. Like you ain't buying shit. Like where the shit at?
Why I need to buy shit? You want me to fake rich?
Nigga,
You want me to be fake rich?
Nigga, I just
Fun. ATM Rich couldn't even get the whole extra pack of sound the sound foam.
bought an
no
$80,000
fake
jacket,
rich
man.
I ain't a fake rich bitch.
You said an $80,000 jacket?
Yeah, most shit starts over a bitch, bro. That's what they say, anyways.
That motherfucker
I mean, I've had a couple fights over bitches.
Hey, TB. This nigga got a Chinese Alibaba connect. They deliver it straight to the door.
You say he got one of the ones?
He think he fooling people because he got a good little connect.
I just bought an $80,000 jacket, gang.
That's a Prada motherfucker.
This jacket was 80 ball.
How much you pay for it?
Stop it, little Richie.
Just the
You can't
jacket.
even show us an 80 ball, dumbass boy.
The jacket was 80,000, gang. I ain't even
You
wear.
can't even show a nigga a credit card with an 80,000. Fucking limit, motherfucker.
Bro.
Oh wow, we got a No Kings protest tomorrow in downtown. Oh, I might have to go to that too.
Y'all see me?
You see, so motherfuckers can't tell me I ain't signed the Cash Money West. I'm the boss.
Man, knock it off, man. Hey, that hype is over. When Adam told you shut the fuck up, one mic, and you walked out that night.
Oh, this is the first time we heard about ATM Richie speaking on that, I think. Whose jacket?
You lost the
Oh, that night? That shit was Fashion Nova. Or one of those. That shit he had on, that shit was Fashion Nova. Adam even seen the tag right there on it.
Yeah, I left. I left. I'm like, if I can't be myself, I'm cool. I'm good. Let me
So
go.
you ain't been back since that?
Nah, my bitch told me. My bitch like, we gotta feed these kids, nigga, and get them ready for whoa. I'm like, all right, bet I'll be there. I was already there for like a whole bunch of hours. I made it there at 3 o'clock.
He was spending too much money. He was spending too much money taking the Uber from Apple from Atlanta.
And they're probably going to be everywhere. Probably in all the major cities. No Kings protest. Massive anti-Trump rallies planned across SoCal. Oh, I guess SoCal. See full list. The second No Kings protest expected Saturday in over 2,500 locations nationwide in opposition to what organizers call President Trump's increasingly authoritarian practices. The event comes amid intensifying conflicts between federal law enforcement and protesters, drawing swift condemnation from some leaders who labeled it a Hate America rally. Yeah, I'm there. Yeah, I'll probably go check it out. Fuck it. People of all ages are expected to come together in the protest locations for speeches, marching, carrying signs, and waving American flags. So I wonder if I should ride my Grom. Big crowds and protesters are expected Saturday across the U.S. in opposition to what some are characterizing an increasingly authoritarian practice. Local perspective. The No Kings Day demonstrates are planned for more than 2,500 locations with multiple protests scheduled across Southern California. See, if there's a 2,500 and there's a bunch of them spread out, then they're probably trying to keep everybody separated so they all don't go to one spot. More than 200 rallies are planned for California, including 10 in Los Angeles County. Organizers with Service Employees International Union, blah, blah, blah. Here are the following rallies happening in the region. Alhambra Park. Let's see, these are all early. Beverly Hills 2. Wow, they even got one up in Big Bear. Burbank got one. Hollywood, noon to 3:30. Oh, wow. LA starts early. 10 a.m. to noon. Oh, so they're trying to get this shit early in the morning and done out the way. Well, they're saying that shit starts at 10. I'm sure that shit will go all day, though. Fuck, they even got one in Malibu, bro. The Malibu one will maybe be fun. Do they got one at Woodland Hills? But downtown LA is going to be the main one right there by the federal building. Topanga, they're going to do one in Topanga. These fools are crazy. Going to be a small group. Oh, yeah, right here, Westfield. This is where, they usually do it right northeast corner of Topanga Canyon and Victoria Boulevard. Huh.
Nigga, I had a 2026 Tesla. I had a 2026 Tesla outside, gang.
Tito.
You seen the Tesla?
Nah, yeah, and that makes sense. And then you're spreading your word more. You're getting it out there in different places. And then, yeah, man, how are the cops going to send out that many people to that many different locations? Unless they all got them planned to work overtime.
Jumper and back.
Man, that's your little fake ass.
Cause I made it there at 3 o'clock.
He
Nah,
was spending too much money. He was spending too much money taking the Uber from Apple from
Hell,
Lancaster.
nigga, I had a 2026 Tesla. I had a 2026 Tesla outside, gang.
He did pull up in a Tesla.
You
I don't know
seen the
where he
truck
got
I was
it,
in on the
but
way
he
to
did
go
pull
jump
up in
her
a
head back?
Tesla.
Man, that's your little fake ass manager / rapper homie. Niggas want to be all in the videos like Diddy.
Man, I'm famous, gang. Diddy finna come home. He gonna beat your ass. I told him about
Nah,
you.
beat Diddy ass,
I
nigga,
inboxed
live
him.
and uncensored.
That nigga getting out. He want an oil match.
Hey, go get
Bruh.
another cover, son. Let your sister get a cover.
I'm saying you ain't been back to no jumper since that day.
No, I ain't been back.
He fired you.
He been
He
trying.
never got hired.
He been trying to book me, but he
You
been
hungry?
trying to. He
Want
been
some
trying to
noodles?
book me on a day. He been trying to book me on a day that I don't want to go on. I like to fuck with Thursdays because Thursday ain't nobody gonna be there. Thursday will literally turn into the ATM Richie day. You know what I mean?
Oh, so it's certain people you don't want to be around, or you just want to take over a
certain
day.
content. It's certain. I don't want certain content. Motherfuckers is gang banging and too gangster for me. Like nigga, I'm cool. I like to have fun. You know what I mean? And I like to yell and shit. Nigga tell me we can't talk at once. That's weird shit. I'm straight.
Well, that ain't podcasting though, Richie. Everybody yelling over each other. That shit gets old real quick.
Yeah, that's how it go, dumbass.
No, it ain't how it go. I'll take over the
And
fuck.
if you could like keep it to a minimum, a little yell over each other, that does, I feel, I guess, help carry the conversation a little bit and let you know it's active. But you gotta you just can't keep it going.
Can show.
Oh, so you tripping because they won't let you take over their show.
Right. Damn near knocked his ass out. Boom
It's
bam. He was worried about that $200 King Peel got up on his ass with. If that nigga would have told me shut up one more time, I'd have snatched
Man, the way he told you shut up, you looked like
Nah, King Peel. Nah, King Peel.
Yeah, I mean, if I got
You
shit to
let that
talk
nigga
about,
pull
I'm
the
gonna
gun
stay
out on
alive. I mean, this got us a couple minutes. I'm sure I can find something else till they start.
That nigga cash
I don't got to go in today,
He
so
cash
yeah, I
out
could pretty much run it up till they
nigga,
start.
You gotta do what Fat Hefe do and be
Said you was good.
He was good. He said, all right, Adam, I just wanted to see if you was gonna pay something. You know that fight.
Nigga tried to hit me with a janky deal, dawg.
A
I
janky
don't say
deal,
like
dog.
that, nigga. I get jiggy, nigga. See how he scared your ass to walk off? You a scary ass nigga.
Nigga, it was chicken in the front. Fuck you talking about?
I guess this dude,
Bitch ass
King
nigga.
Pill, didn't even really grow up over there in Pomona.
man.
That's what someone was saying the other day.
Into the night.
I said, let
I
me
guess
get
he
up
grew
outta
up
here.
in a
It's
couple
live
cities
video.
over.
Let me get up
Man,
outta
this
here.
nigga trying to say you turned to Batman, bro.
I got gone. I went home.
What else is it trying to offer me? What's it telling me to look up? Damn, my homie didn't call today, bro. Hopefully he calls this weekend. I'm gonna tell him start passing, because I got another phone. I'm gonna start him pass that number around, bro. Tell people if they want to get on live to call me, because it's free to call from LA County Jail. So I feel like if the number gets around and people just start passing it around, it might get a little old at some point because fools will just keep calling. But we never know who we're gonna get on there, bro. We can just get dudes fucking telling us all kinds of crazy shit, probably. No jumper host violated in front of his child. Bucci Bird Brandon suspect gone too far. Were they arguing in front of the kid? Yeah, I was thinking about it because I wasn't going to give my phone number out, but I got another phone that I could give out. So I'm like, fuck it. Run it up. And then when it gets too much, I could just get a new number, keep the other one going a little bit, and then spread out another number. I'll email you back the document, and then I have it labeled with tabs, and then once we get it going, I'll just, the main thing is like putting stuff in order. So if this person said something and this person responded and this person responded, the main thing is like putting them in order. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that way you could click down instead of like sometimes You don't want to watch the last video first. And then like say it's ice footage, group the ice footage together, no jumper universe. You'll see. I'll email you back and add you to it. And if anybody else is down to get added to it, the more topics, the better. And then once we get it dialed in, you know, we could let Ralphie and put other people onto it so they can use them too if they need to. Or whatever channels you guys watch and you want to help them, like more the merrier, you know? If we all donate to something, it'll give us all something to go to if we need. This is crazy. So this is what AI generated. I guess, does Brandon call in?
The headboard, and she had to go. Oh, Stino love the kids. Pause, man.
Nobody cares. We don't have time.
Lush the building, all types of shit, champ.
Oh. Before I had any court case, this baby was up here. You don't even know what you're talking about. Hang up the phone, bro. We don't have time for this shit. Nobody cares. We don't have time.
Lush is not about to hang the phone up, champ. Oh my soul. He wants to goddamn.
And it's hard to watch somebody else reacting. I guess let me go find that one, huh? What day was that? That was Wednesday.
Sao vậy, sao vậy? Cúm mà phải không?
Oh, you want to hear the
Sao vậy, nói tao nghe coi.
The new Baby Runner?
Có gì ý kiến nào không? Hả? Mày muốn biết ai là dân chơi hả? Rất là bá tánh, thấy mày lộng cộng đòi học giả anh mày từ từ dậm mày nhả phanh, mày vẫn quá xanh trong đêm giá lạnh. Anh mày đã nắm sân chơi quá mạnh, mày cầm tứ quý anh mày thùng vá sẵn, vả mày liên tiếp anh mày khá bảnh. Tụi mình hip hop mày là cá cảnh, làm như ăn mà đừng nói chuyện với anh. Chắc mày học sàn, anh mày trời xanh, mày đặt múa hả? Anh mày lời đăng, muốn tao lô mày vào nơi cảnh, là với cao dồ này anh mày hơi chậm, đã nó bồ xào trẻ, mày đã vũ đầu vì anh mày lớn quá, đã có một màu vì anh chỉnh nè ha, mày thùng dầu cho cái lẻ mẹ. Đây là hồi kết của mày đừng lấy số, cái đập nghe cổ, cái mà quỳ xuống lại vốn, mày gọi tao thầy trò, tao chỉ mày cái thầy chỗ, chứ cô để mày khổ là do tụi mày đã giấy vô, chữ tao hơi nhiều, tao đã
How are we getting two different shits playing here? The second one, he's put out two already, just a jab and a right hook, and we're waiting for Munchie to respond. To rap like Munchie right here, this is what I kind of picked up. You think I'm tripping or nah? I could do your flow better than Munchie, but I'm sorry, bro. Munchie, that didn't sound like Munchie too good, and it really didn't do his flow. But Munchie can rap. I'm waiting to hear what he got to say back. All right, let me put my phone on so I can see when these guys start. They've been starting a little earlier lately. All right. What else we got to carry us through? Oh, bro. This was a good one. Did I watch this on stream with y'all or not? The East Coast Arkansas Crips. They had that one white boy in the mix. I was thinking that'd be a kind of cool interview to talk to that white boy, see how he, grew up over there. And it's funny, Tommy G actually went back to his own hood. I'm sure he's done some over there often, but the last one I think he might have did in Milwaukee was the Kia Boys. Bro, too gangster for YouTube, man. This guy just be spreading so many false narratives. Oh, wow. Spiffy and Luciano Spiffy Luciano and Soulja Boy got a song out featuring Snapdog and Young and So Sleaze. We need like a viral clip channel. Oh.
Black Serrano from
That's when one time I was in the hole in East Max, and this dude next to me was telling me he was a Norteño. I was like, damn, trip out. Yeah, that's where Tommy McGee lives over there, or Tommy G lives over there somewhere, right? Outside of Milwaukee somewhere?
On Grape Street tells us what it was like being in LA County Jail running into a Norteño. Make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Story on how I ran into a Norteño in LA County Jail. All right, so boom, I'm right here with
If you had to run into Norteño, then that means you probably had to be somewhere where they're keeping him away from everybody.
where the phones, the little bathroom, the little toilets and shit at. I walk away real quick, so I see somebody right there chilling, like, and he walk up to me like, "Hey, what's up, bro?" Like, whoa. I'm like, "What's the deal?" He like, "You fuck with Mozzie?" He asked me if I fuck with like Bay rappers and shit like that. I'm like, "Yeah, like he straight, like, you feel me?" So then he introducing himself, and I'm like, "Where you from?" Like, he like, "Oh, I'm from up north." I'm like, I'm a Southsider. I'm from Wack100 Bricc Street, 13. He like, "Okay." He like, "Oh." He was like, "I was just with some of your big homies, bro. Like from Lancaster. I just came up from Lancaster. They just sent me right here to go to court or some shit." I forgot what he was down, what he came to LA County for. But right, he told me, he was like, "Hey, but look, like, I got you, bro. Like, if anything crack off, I'ma jump with you. Like, I got you, bro. Just like in case if anything happens right here, I got you." That's what the Norteño told me. So I'm like, yeah, it's good. Like, but he just started bringing up all the homies. He just started naming, and like, he just started naming Southsiders that he was in Lancaster with. So he just naming like, "Yeah, I was in there with your big homie."
Oh, you know the Norteño he's talking about? Does he say his name? Because at first, yeah, I thought this was just like, I thought the Norteño was pushing up on him because the Norteño's like rolling the black sides or what, the dorm or whatever. So he was like, thought it was a homie or someone he could, but for a Norteño just to be walking free in LA County, I don't know, man. He would have to be something.
They was looking out for me, and you know what I'm saying? It's a peace treaty and all this shit. I'm like, yeah, it's good. I'm like, yeah, it's good, bro. Don't even trip. Like, you feel me? So then shit after that, the police moved him. And he actually was like, "Yeah, bro, I'ma jump on you I'ma jump for you if any no good or PCs try to do something," you know what I'm saying? So it was one of those, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't no beef. It wasn't nothing disrespectful. He actually came at me respectfully and was like, "Shit, I'ma jump with you. I got your back." That's how he came at me.
But if there's somewhere where they gotta worry about PCs and pedos and all that shit, then I don't know. You guys curious where they were.
Me, you know what I'm saying? No lie. I can't even lie about it. You know what I'm saying? So, shit, shout out to him. I'm not gonna lie.
Now, this was a dope story. You don't really hear about things like this happening too often. I always say,
So they're trying to use Lazy. He's a cool dude though, bro. He's one of the biggest donators to the music stream. Always consistent. Adam interviewed him. Cool ass dude. Sanjo's like, there's a lot of Norteños from Sanjo. I think I've even read an article. The dude, the top dog for the Norteños, I forget what his name is, but I think he's from Sanjo. I think he's an ADX. I forget what they call him, but I watched some video, then I read the news article. Supposedly he's like the top guy for them.
the Crips and Bloods can put ancient history behind them, then so can the Latino community. Just because there's a peace treaty inside doesn't always mean it carries to the streets. The politics hit different out here. But either way, this was a powerful story that, for once, didn't end in tragedy. At the end of the day, this story shows growth, unity, and maturity.
Just such a trip how they use the little kid AI. Like kind of low key annoying. All right, what else we got here, man? Are they gonna start soon? Oh, it's kind of cool. Seeing somebody who was busted with, and then you get to support them. I fuck with that, Boozy. That's some real dude shit. Some real man shit. Oh, what's going on there? Little belly dance. Is this his old lady?
Boosie returns to Angola prison and runs into a former cellmate.
Coming into Angola, my heart got to beating fast. I don't know why. He tried to put me here for the rest of my life. 5 years on this phone, man. Crazy. Headed to the rodeo.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Ask him what his favorite song is. What's your favorite song by Boosie? What's up? Oh,
This is weird. So is Boosie like back into prison or what the hell's going on here? It's funny. I always say that too. Who's taking the under or the over? You're taking the under or the over today? Oh, this must be like they make shit over the year or whatever, however often, and they set up and they like a swap meet type shit where you can go buy stuff made by the inmates. It's kind of cool, right? I fuck with that. Keeps them busy, probably out of trouble.
I'm videoing right now. You know how we doing it?
That when we pray, heaven is in agreement with us, and hell hath to obey us because we have authority. Now, Father God, give him favor right now, Father God, because we ask. You said ask.
Yeah, let me Google that shit. Let's see, Angola. Angola is crazy, man. That's an old school ass prison. Angola inmate. Swap meet, I guess. Sale. Looks like this guy made all these chairs. Oh, okay.
Well, tickets for the Angola prison
There they talk about it. How old is this? 2 months ago.
rodeo, also known as the wildest show.
Oh yeah, they do the rodeo there. That's what I was thinking it was. Angola's crazy, man. They operate like some old school ass shit.
In the South have now gone on sale. The rodeo will take place.
Did they put LGBTQ right there on it?
South have now gone.
So these are little things that they make. What is it, like an incense holder or something? Tiger, tailgate store, shrimp, Foodini, LSU, LGBTQ, gross tire, something.
Gone on sale. The rodeo will take.
Oh, leather work, yeah, bro. Some inmates can make some badass leather work, bro, with the stamps and all that shit. I've seen some dudes make some badass shit.
Take place on multiple dates throughout the month of October. A ticket to reserve a seat will cost you $20, and you buy one by going to the website angolarodeo.com. All the money raised goes towards rehabilitation
And I wonder if the inmates are out there selling the product themselves.
programs at the prison. And
Damn, that's pretty cool though, bro. Gives them something to look forward to.
This weekend, organizers expect.
well, tickets for the Angola prison rodeo.
This weekend, organizers expect more than 2,500 protests
Wow.
in cities and towns, large and small, for the second No Kings Day. Tomorrow's
Look,
rallies are supposed to be even
Nevada
bigger
only
than
has
the
a
ones we saw
couple.
in June, when a staggering 5 million Americans protested the Trump administration and its policies. Joining me now is Ezra Levin, co-executive director of Indivisible, which is organizing No King's Day, which is no small feat. My goodness. I'm curious how big you're expecting these protests to be, Ezra. We've said they're going to be bigger. How much bigger than what we saw in June?
I'm tired of Trump shit. I want to go out and help.
Alex, some historical context. The single largest day of protest in the first Trump term was this incredible display of peaceful people power and families belong together. This was against family separation policy back in 2018. That was about 750 events. It was great. It was impactful. We were part of it. The events that we're seeing on Saturday, we are expecting more than 2,600 events. We're not doubling, we're not tripling, we're nearly quadrupling the single largest protest from the first Trump term, exceeding even what we saw in June, as you noted.
Man, look at all those, bro. It's crazy. Nevada only has a couple. Yeah, that's Nevada, right? And then you got Utah over here. But look at them all on the East Coast, man. It's just how many more little towns and cities there are on the East Coast compared to the West Coast.
Look, this is going to be in big cities like Chicago and New York and San Francisco and D.C. But as you saw on that map, it's in the smallest towns in America. It's in Jenner, California, population 122. It's in Homer, Alaska. We're in Montana and North Dakota, red states, blue states, purple states, rural areas, suburban
No,
areas.
yeah, that's the ICE shit, bro. Like, I was fine if they had a criminal record and all that. But once you start just
that are coming together,
going and
So
tearing
it's gonna be
families
exciting to see. It's gonna be
apart,
historic.
it gets a little crazy, bro.
Talk about the concerns, the biggest ones that you're hearing from people participating in the kinds of changes they want to see.
Yeah, well, everybody's watching these Republican attacks right now. They are smearing these rallies because the Republicans in this regime are scared of peaceful protest.
Nah, hell
And
no.
honestly,
Fuck no.
they should
I
fear
mean, bro,
peaceful
hell no.
protest. Every authoritarian
Fuck that
regime
bitch, bro.
succeeds by spreading fear.
She's
by making
crazy,
the
man.
populace
She did
feel
nothing
that
either.
they are alone.
Because she was like
and that the
our
regime is
AG in
all-powerful.
California.
And so the
We
single
had her as a
greatest
politician in
threat to
California
their
before she
grip on
went and got
power
the
is
vice
us
presidency.
exercising our First
And
Amendment
hell no,
rights.
man.
So
Trump's obviously
I
better
know
than her.
People are watching at these
But
smears.
yeah, what he's
They're
doing now
watching
is just getting a little
these attacks.
crazy, man.
They're watching
And then
this
throwing,
saber-rattling.
trying to file
And
charges
also, I
on
know
all
that
people that
aren't
are
letting this
his
regime
enemies
steal
is a
their
little
joy or
crazy,
their
bro.
power.
Like,
they are showing up.
just
in
I
their
feel like that's
funny
gonna come back to
costumes,
bite
with
him
their
in the
fun
ass.
signs, with their moms and grandmas, with their kids,
Political
with their
enemies,
dogs.
man, that's
this
a
is going to be a
fuck
joyful
gang
display
enemies.
of
Political
people power.
enemies is
And
a
it's the
whole
exact
nother fucking
thing that we
genre.
need
And these
to protect
fuckers
our
got
First Amendment
power.
rights.
Favors to
You know
give.
that Speaker Mike Johnson has called the protests anti-American. Here's what he said just this morning. We'll play it and you can react on the other
As the
side.
shutdown drags on, it's becoming increasingly clear that this
I
spectacle
mean, it probably
is
would
the
have just
reason
slipped
the
away
Democrats
even more than it
have
already
refused to
was
reopen the government.
when
The
Biden was
organizer of
here.
tomorrow's event issued an open
'Cause
threat to
I wonder why, pretty much they tried to do the 25th Amendment kind of by saying he wasn't good, by saying, oh, you're not going to run, we're not going to support you, we're going to put her here. Why didn't they just do the 25th Amendment before that? Because that's pretty much what they kind of did. They probably threatened him with it and then was like, all right, I won't run again, whatever the case may be. It was damn near the 25th Amendment kind of at the end.
Democrats in Washington. And this is what he said, quote, "The cavalry is coming in on October 18th, and they're either going to be celebrating you or they're going to be calling for new leadership in the Democrat Party." Now, I know who heard that. Chuck Schumer heard it. Hakeem Jeffries heard it. And their actions and their votes show that they are taking that as an order.
Have you talked with Democratic leadership, had any conversations with them, coordinated with them in any way with these No Kings marches?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Damn, they're running behind today, 12-16.
We are trying to get Mike Johnson and the other Republicans to stop shutting down the
Yeah,
government.
that's
Frankly,
I always
think
see that
Johnson
shit
and-
going on too. People trying to stream at the same time. I mean, there's only so many hours in a day, but yeah, I don't feel like it's a good look either. Especially whoever wins gets the biggest ones. I mean, personally, I always felt like they were kind of, bumping their numbers up somehow, some way, because sometimes it just didn't fully make sense. But yeah, it's like you want to go in competition with them. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. I agree with you. That's why I try to go in the morning when I ain't got many other people on, and then I get off when they start.
the other Republicans. They're
Plus,
in a
I
really
work
tough
there.
spot.
You know, it's kind of conflict of interest. If I'm over here trying to do it too.
MAGA Republicans support the Democratic demand to.
Yeah, on the weekends, I notice it's like they always have 2,200 viewers too. When it's always 2,200 and stays at 2,200 the whole time, like, huh?
Extend the Affordable Care Act subsidies. That's MAGA Republicans. There's even greater support among rank and file Republicans and even greater support among independents. So you can see Mike Johnson there trying to figure out, how can I blame somebody else other than myself for this? And he's somewhat confused that there's a party out there, the Democratic Party, that is listening to the American public and refusing to go along with this Republican hostage taking we're seeing right now. So I would almost feel sorry for him if he wasn't doing a ton of damage to healthcare prices. And
I'm out of here. Go tap in with the No Jumper Show. Yeah, I might try to go live tomorrow if I go to that No King shit. If not, be back on here Monday. I'll fuck with you quick. Dante, it was mainly just you two today. But yeah, I'm out of here. Peace. Later.